Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is James Duggan, here with IGN and Kyle O'Connor of IGN, here to join me. We're playing Hearthstone, the Grand Tournament for IGN Plays, which you can check out on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and tweet at us at hashtag IGN Plays Live. First thing I want to do, Kyle, open packs.
Yeah, we got a bunch of packs open, right?
Yes.
Looks like 60. Be sure to keep those tweets coming at us. I'll be checking them over here on my handy-dandy iPad and responding to you guys.
You can also talk to us via Twitch chat. We will be checking that sporadically. And I'm going to be blazing through these packs because we have quite a few to do. That being said, we will not do all 60 right now. We're going to kind of stagger them out a little bit.
Yeah.
That would be just
all right,
much.
guys, come watch 60 minutes of pack opening. I like your card back. What's that card back from?
Getting Legend?
Oh, is that
That's
good?
Weird.
Is that hard?
But I actually didn't think about that. The first thing I show off is bragging about Legend.
I mean, you got to have some street cred. I have never hit Legend. I think the highest I've been is 10. But you and Tate are both Legends, right?
Yes, Tate has been. We have a player who unfortunately couldn't be with us on the stream today named Tate Feeming, and he's been Legend maybe 4 or 5 times.
He's
now.
really good.
And his mission this season is to hit Legend without using any net decking whatsoever, seeing only what he sees in the ladder and his own theory crafting brain. So
oh, okay. And net decking is for...
Net decking is when you go to a site and look at what other people have created.
Perfect.
There's the first epic, Shadow Fiend.
Legendary. Oh,
excellent. Justicar Trueheart.
Awesome.
That is a legendary I have not unboxed yet.
And that's really good. We should explain what that does. Once
sure. We'll
after
toss
this,
it.
let's go back.
Sure. We'll
go
toss
check
it in a deck.
Yeah.
I question the viability of that card, but
yeah, because it's gonna get stomped out as soon as it comes out.
Yeah. I mean, it may be a little bit slow, but with some other cards, there are some very cool possibilities. One that comes into mind is Fencing Instructor.
Yes.
Basically, you play him, he's a 3-cost, and then it makes your hero power cost 2, but that's really good in combination with all of this Inspire
cost
stuff.
0.
0, sorry. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
For the clarification. I had 0 in here, but it came out as 2.
I understood, because it made minuses 2 from the cost. Philanthropy says, which is actually Ben Jenka, says we're looking good, guys. I appreciate it, Ben. You're always looking good yourself. Jackal666 asks, how many Legends are you statistically supposed to get with 60 packs?
So I do know that in 50 packs, 1 in 4 people will not get a Legend, but I think the average is about 4.
Oh, cool. We opened mine together on a video, and I only got 1.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah. And it was Ice Owl, which was
just garbage.
So that, I think, goes in a deck. There's potentially 2 decks that I have that I can put it in. I'll just walk you through my deck super quick. We'll jump into a game, I promise, here in just a second. So I have a Totem Shaman, which I think Justicar Trueheart I'm going to put in there just for the sake of trying it.
That makes sense, though.
Yeah.
I've fought several Totem Shamans with my Paladin deck, and it's been a nightmare.
Yes.
They're really dirty.
The other deck I'm using, well, I have a couple. I have Dragon Paladin, which I played before this expansion, and it was not fun because there are no taunts.
Yeah.
Then I also have a Dragon Priest deck, which I net decked. Don't tell anyone. But my magnum opus is this Astral Communion deck, and so what Astral Communion is, and this is the first deck we'll try to either great success or great failure.
Oh, this is the cheese deck, right?
Yes,
okay.
It's super cheesy. The only way this can go is I win very quickly or I lose very quickly. So the idea here is I draw into Innervate, Astral Communion, and by turn 3 I have 10 mana.
Let's do it.
At that point I just start drawing all these bombs.
There's monsters?
2 Tree of Lives, because I found that I need to rejuvenate myself. I have a Novice Engineer in case I need to draw an extra card. I think that's... I was playing around with some stuff. I actually have a lot of experience with this deck.
You're just a terrible human.
I am. I'm the worst.
So bad.
Okay, let me toss Justicar Trueheart into this White Weenie deck, which is a Magic the Gathering term that I carried over. But the idea here is to flood the board with a bunch of people.
This is what, remember when I walked up to you at your desk? I was like, yo, Paladins get out of hand really quickly.
They do. I've seen this deck a lot. I'm going to toss this in here. We'll see how it does. I'm hesitant, but who knows?
Yeah, but doesn't the improved power give you 2 Silverhand recruits?
It does give me 2 Silverhand recruits, but it's just real slow.
So if you have the Ardent Regent, isn't that the one that gives you another, upon Inspire, gives you another?
Yeah, so there's a lot of combos you can pull to just fill the board
Muster the troops with what's the name of the sword that gives +1/+1 every time you summon someone?
Oh, Sword of Justice, but I actually don't have that in there.
I like it.
Okay, let's toss Justicar in here. The card I am really excited about in that deck is Murloc Knight, which is actually quite good.
What's your favorite card? I know that's super hard, but off the top of your head.
Varian Wren, hands down.
I really like Mookla's Champion.
Okay. it's really bad.
It's really bad?
All right, we'll toss it.
Well, that's why you got legend, and I'm just a scrub.
But that's the thing, is like, the thing that I've learned is not to judge cards based on experience.
Yeah, but you totally judged it.
I did. I've made my mind up about that card very early. I'm not going to do ranked with this deck because this deck is just pure cheese. But we'll have some fun.
And you've got something to lose. All right, so
we go.
Let me see. I'm gonna check Twitter while we're getting that good old music.
Trying to pull off the dream. I will give 2 or 3 games of this because it'll end very quickly if I don't pull the right cards.
Yeah.
You asked for it.
I must protect the wild.
I must protect the wild.
So if you want to try this deck at home, I don't recommend it. But if you do, you just have to hard mulligan for Astral Communion. Don't even keep Innervate, don't keep anything else. And we did not get it here.
Oh.
That being said, we have a couple of turns of leeway before we're just totally screwed, depending upon what we're against. But
oh, man.
all right. That doesn't look good. I will pull this combo off this stream.
Yeah,
I promise you that.
I know you will. I know you will, but it's funny.
Come hell or high water. It's happening.
Let's see it. Let me check it out.
Oh, no dice.
God.
So we basically have to pull it the following turn, or I'm just going to concede.
Really?
For the sake of time and for the sake of there's no way I'll win this game, period.
I believe in the heart of the cards.
That's exactly. You gotta put your hand over that deck and you just gotta divine it to the very top.
Just like you.
Oh, sweet. Yes.
Okay, so
use your wrath.
Obviously.
Yeah.
I'll shut my mouth. You're correct. Good suggestion. So we want to use all the cards we have in hand because they're all going to get this card in hand.
Yeah.
So
I understand.
All right, next turn, the cheese begins. Now, ideally, on turn 2, I would have had that in my hand already, plus an Innervate. The absolute dream is turn 1 with the coin, Innervate, Astral Communion, turn 1 Astral Communion leads you.
Wait, so it's going to discard everything you have? Oh.
If that's a counterspell, I quit. I'm just going to walk away. I'm going to walk out of the stream. Okay, it's not. Thank you. So there we go. I lost a lot of good cards there.
Yeah,
but
you did.
That being said, my whole deck is filled with bombs.
So dirty. Look at you've got 10 mana. He's got 4. Let's see.
And he started with the coin, so this is treacherous for him. Although that being said, it depends how much hard removal he has. It also depends what I get right here. Now, usually what I've noticed is as soon as you pull that doesn't matter. I don't have any spells. Don't draw a spell. Yes.
Safety restrictions.
So what that card is going to do is it basically has cleave.
Yeah.
So anything he puts out is going to be totally dead unless he polymorphs it, which is a distinct possibility.
Yeah, he's got 2 chances of a polymorph, right?
Yes.
There you go.
But that's fine.
You're going to be a golden sheep.
Yeah, the whole point of this deck is to exhaust the hard removals, because there's only going to be 1 or 2 in their hand. There's another bomb.
Why are you referring to them as bombs?
So that's an MTG term, or just a CCG term in general. And basically, a bomb means a card that must be dealt with, or you lose the game.
Yeah.
Period.
Okay, I understand. Forces the opponent to make something happen.
Absolutely. Now, each turn that progresses is obviously advantageous for him because he has all these cards and sweet effects in his hands and stuff like that. Now, Mirror Entity would be very good for him because I'm about to do this. But even if this is one of the best cards to draw on this, because every time I draw a card, whatever, no big deal. Watch this.
Just stomp it out.
Absolutely.
Well played. He's super happy.
Now, that could be a duplicate. Oh, it's an effigy.
Oh, man.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oh, jeez. This is bad.
Now, he has absolutely no idea if that's actually going to hit Chromagus or not. But if it does... Oh, that's really bad. That's really bad.
He didn't even leave it a choice.
Mirror Entity is brutal.
Into effigy.
Yep, I wasn't expecting effigy. It's okay. The game is not over yet. We have bombs galore.
Yeah.
I'm not claiming this deck is unbeatable. I've lost the vast majority of games. But when you win, oh, it's fantastic. It is just the greatest.
The Amazing Universe 17, or at Wanda967, says, first time watching Hearthstone. Is it the same as Magic the Gathering?
Ooh, that's a really, really bad pull. So sometimes you do get burned with one of those.
What came out? Well, what card is that?
Innervate.
Right there? No, the one that's on the field.
Oh, so this is Ronin. This is a new legendary. This is Iron Juggernaut, which is not great because we didn't get the battle cry effect. It just goes straight onto the board from Sneed Shredder. This is Ronin. He adds 3 copies of Arcane Missile to his hand. So I have choices to
sorry.
make here. I'm going to mute you because
Yeah,
STFU, bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to take 7 damage here. Now, this is probably a loss scenario, so there isn't necessarily a right.
Yeah. Obviously, this
do
is just
here.
an entertainment deck. This isn't like a top tier.
People
strategy.
love shutting this deck down. It's their favorite thing. As soon as you don't draw perfectly, all of the spam comes out from the... oh, God. This is bad.
Oh, this is super bad.
At least it's an entertaining defeat.
Yeah.
So that is...
Oh, this might be game.
It is game. Yeah, he has enough damage to kill me. So I'm going to demonstrate, in all of my saltiness, demonstrate a new feature, the instant concede. It happens without having to wait for animations to finish. So.
But you did wait for the...
Whatever. A couple bugs with that one, apparently.
Needs more beta testing.
All right, we're going to keep going with this deck.
Yeah.
That was really... If he hadn't had Mirror Entity, that would have been fantastic.
Yeah, you were drawn. You drew right into... Oh, and you're going to get your daily done.
Exactly.
You
I
knew.
didn't see what my daily was, but that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, what are people saying on the Twitter and the Twitch?
Twitch, someone asked, Jackal666 said, what will be the Dr. Boom of the Grand Tournament, in your opinion?
There's a lot of really good legendaries. Aviana is good. Varian Rin is good.
Malfurion versus Throw.
I don't know if there's something that is so
I must protect
good on
the
its
wild.
own. The thing about Dr. Boom is it's just a... Oh. So I'm going to... Go big or go home here, right?
Yeah.
I got to keep that innervate.
Yeah, you do.
Let me see.
Oh, there it is.
So this is...
Oh, this is the dream.
This is how it works.
This is the dream right here. Okay.
This is how Daddy makes his money.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
I'm going to do this one just for maximum BM. Stands for bad manners, in case you don't know.
Oh, my God. Turn 1, 10 mana.
Now, this could be an instant... yeah, I have to emote that.
Greetings, friend. He's like, whoa, I see you.
Okay, so
He's
the
gonna
Dr.
be in
Boom
the
of this
ICU.
expansion.
I'm sorry.
Our good friend Tate is really excited about Confessor Paletress, but my excitement about that card is tempered. I'm sure I'm forgetting one that's like an instant tempo bump. Oh, he's just gonna spam.
Yeah.
Ugh. Well,
so we got some questions.
Shoot.
Any advice? This is from Majesty DTX. Nice, that's really good for the spiders. Majesty DTX 702 asks, any advice if I got Varian but don't like playing Warrior?
Disenchant it?
Disenchant it? Yeah, I don't know if I would.
So I would. There's a lot of warrior options. Obviously, the biggest of which are Control and Grim Patron. If you use Grim Patron, screw you. But it can happen. It's a valid strategy, I suppose. So I would say I would wait. I would kind of advance yourself. Give Warrior a shot. I love playing Warrior. Oh my God, yes.
That is so good.
This is so good. What's so amazing about this deck is, like, they'll think they have answers with their hexes and polymorphs and hard removals.
Yeah.
But I have, like, 20 plus, above 7 legendaries in here or whatever, so. He's going to attempt to draw into an answer here. That's only going to last a single turn, because... Oh, yes! He's going to play this, get the 2/2 taunts, slam that. Because I'm in it for the long game.
Oh, no. I wanted to see it play out. I just wanted a field full of monsters.
That's the thing about this deck, is it's a 5-minute game. That's why it's a very heavy control deck, but it's great because it's 5 minutes, you win or you lose. All right, let's... that calls for some packs, I think. Let's do 5 packs.
Yeah, do 5 packs.
So I would try playing Warrior, continue playing Varian, or just attempt Varian Rin. I love that card, and I think that there's a deck to be built around. And that being said...
He's a 10 cost, right?
He's a 10 cost 7/7. You draw 3 cards. If any of them are minions, they go straight onto the board, which just feels really good. That was a good pack. Okay, Elemental Destruction.
All minions.
Yep. Overload 5, so the overload cost on that is just an insult. Basically, you need to run this with Lava Shock. Power Word Glory.
Lava Shock unlocks all your overloads, right?
Yeah. So I'm not sold on that card, but Power Word Glory could be cool. Having a golden one is sweet. You know what the best part about these packs are, Kyle? What? I'd probably get to expense them.
And you said it on stream. And now every approval is going to get denied moving forward.
It's okay. It would have taken months.
No wonder when I was like, hey, can I open some? You're like, no, it's mine. It's mine. I'm opening them.
Alex Strauss's Champion and Bear Trapper cards worth talking about, as well as Maiden in the Lake. I guess we should talk about some cards here for people who are not in the know. Maiden of the Lake is one of these enabling cards that enables Inspire decks. I have not seen any Inspire decks that are hyper successful at this point. Arguably, that White Weenie Paladin deck is one, but who knows. Alex Strauss's Champion is very cool. If you're holding a dragon, gain +1 attack and charge. And then Bear Trap, I love because...
I just love the name because Bear Trap doesn't do what I think it would do.
It summons a bear, right? It doesn't destroy a bear.
Yeah.
But I love that because they'll usually hit with their least valuable minion first in case it's like a freezing trap or something like that. But then after that, a 3/3 bear will come down, and then they'll have no choice but to slam into it or not with their big attack minion. So it's a very well designed card. I like it a lot. Okay.
So let me see.
We also have an arena credit, but a little bit later we'll do that.
Yeah.
Once we check out these decks.
I'm checking out these.
All right, Kyle, tell me what deck to play next. Our options are Totem Golem. We have the Dragon, Paladin, or Priest. We have the White Weenie deck, and then
Totem. Go Totem.
All right, sweet. Let's do it. Let's try it.
Do a Totem run.
This is my first Totem run, so we'll see how it goes.
You can do casual. You don't live life on the edge.
Sorry, man. I don't feel like grinding up all those stars again.
The Amazing Universe says, to me, says, the last time I watched you guys, I envied your beard, but guess what? I still do. We'll all make it to the top of the mountain.
Here. Yeah. Well, this is the best I can do. After this, it gets crazy.
It's cute.
Thanks, bro.
It's okay, remember? I said I like Mukla's Champion.
The guy who's running the stream, Alexio, has one of the best beards in the office.
Yeah, Alexio's got a mighty beard.
This is a fantastic hand to start with. Totem Golem's an absolute keep. The other card I would want here is Zombie Chow, but I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth.
Absolutely
I'm going to keep this. Earthshock's questionable. I probably should have mulliganed that, but there's Rockbiter Weapon. So I have some removal options.
Let me see.
Here comes the tempo.
Tempo, pace. Ooh, you got
I'm going to summon a flame cannon using my mighty magical powers.
Oh, you mean your next card?
No, I thought he was going to have the only card that can deal with that on turn 2.
Yeah, the music. Ooh.
Yes. So far, so good with the totems.
Yeah, so far, so good. The next turn, nope, you got 2 locked, right? No, it'll unlock, so you'll have 3 next turn, right?
I will have 3. I'll still be 1. It'll be turn 4 for me, so I should have 4, but I'll have 1 lock, so I'll play Tuskar Totemic, summon any totem. That could be really bad news if he has. Okay, so not dead yet. I'm going to go ahead and Rockbiter that. Should I keep
Rockbiter it yourself, like on your character, or on one of the... Okay, cool.
Yeah,
gotcha.
I'm trying not to lose my board presence here.
Yeah, I understand.
But there are merits, I think, to just playing Tuskar Totemic and maybe attacking that.
Letting him kill himself.
Well, we'll see. Okay,
oh,
so
no, he's going to kill himself.
Great.
I'll show them. I'll show them.
So interesting choices to be had. I'm thinking...
Are you going to silence one, or are you...
Yeah, so I think the play is going to be... I think it's got to be Earthshock this, because I don't want... I don't want Mirror Entity. This came from... Let me see. If this... That was created by Unstable Portal. Oh, yeah. It's a Shaman card. What am I worried about? I had a big brain fart right there.
Oh, yeah. What am I doing, too? Yeah. All right, we're good. We're good, guys.
I was afraid he had Overload cards in his hand.
I don't know what I was thinking either.
It's the blue. The blue and the purplish blue. Yeah. I'm going to blame colors. That's my go-to when I need something to blame.
Don't make it about that.
My goodness. All right, well, there's the secret anyway. So our attempts to foil the secret isn't necessary. Okay, so I definitely don't want to overload myself. That being said, I have no way to overload myself. So go ahead. I did bring some fish. What are you going to give me? Ooh, that's fine. That's totally fine.
But he doesn't get the battle cry. Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah, it's okay. There could be
well, you got no damage done. But now you can. Oh,
Next turn is absolutely Fire Elemental. It's a big part of Shaman keeping your turn 6 unoverloaded to play Fire Elemental because it is just such an excellent card to remove and keep tempo going in your favor. So the idea, I guess, with this is I draw into a Bloodlust at some point and then hit him in the face for a million damage. But we'll see.
Don't forget to tweet at us using hashtag IGN Plays Live, and we'll answer your questions.
We'll read it. I swear, we'll read it.
We will read it.
Say almost anything, and we will read it.
LaxCats01 in chat says, other than Dr. Boom, what other legendary would you recommend crafting that is used in a lot of decks and not be a TGT legendary?
Okay, so if you're starting out this game and you just need some stuff, Dr. Boom is big, but before that, I would go through Naxxramas. Naxxramas is huge. It gives you Haunted Creeper, and then the other huge card is Lotheb, and that's all in the first wing.
Oh, yeah.
So Lotheb is, before TGT was in almost every deck. Now I'm pretty sure he'll make a strong return. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to see how this works. I just drew Justicar True Heart. Now I get to choose the totem of my choice, which a lot of people theorized that of all the Justicar True Heart's effects, this is one of the weakest.
Played.
I kind of disagree, though. I'm not sure. Squelch. I'm sorry, I'm not that bitter. It's just like I've been playing this game for too long to deal with people sarcastic.
Hero HD TV says, is this game like Magic or something?
Oh yeah, so we had that question earlier. It is very similar to Magic. The biggest
Magic
difference,
players are just like sitting shaking in rage.
It is so similar.
Yeah.
Oh man, that sucks. Oh well. I get to summon the totem of my choice though. I'm gonna save Elakir for some other shenanigans.
So it's similar to Magic in the fact that it's a trading card game.
Yes, it's a CCG. The main difference in Magic is when you put a minion down on the board and they have minions on their board, you can only specify to attack with your minion in a very broad sense. You cannot say, I'm attacking this minion with that minion. Hex.
Hey, Alexio, super producer Alexio, someone in chat said you should turn down the game volume. The sound effects drown you out sometimes.
Turn down the game volume just a little bit. Thank you. Kudos to you.
Thank you,
if I could
Ravi Mandingo.
If I could trade you Hearthstone pack, I would.
Yeah.
I can't.
We didn't actually answer what LaxCats01 wanted us to. He wants to know what to craft. What should he craft?
So
just give him something he should craft. Legendary.
Well, go into adventures before, and then once you have crafting dust, I think Dr. Boom is huge. It really depends upon the deck you want to play, but in terms of widely applicable legendaries, I think Dr. Boom and Lotheb are up there. Other things that are almost never wasted are things like Harrison Jones, things that are what in Magic would be called sideboard cards. Lots of options here.
Joshua Lawrence also asked the same thing, but he was thinking between Ronin or Chillmaw, and he said he's enjoying the stream. Thanks, Joshua.
Thanks, Josh.
You're rad.
Just thinking about
you got a lot of stuff on the board, but no damage.
0 damage on the board.
Yeah.
I'm going to definitely play this.
Yeah, because you can...
and then I think I'm not going to pop.
You should.
Yeah, I should.
You should. He's got 9. That thing could get huge fast, but
if he has a fireball, it's
you're the
going to
legend,
be lost on that.
So.
I'm not going to pop it. What I will do is summon another taunt minion. I actually kind of like this so far, being able to summon taunts every turn. I'm going to go face with this.
Face.
Okay, so yeah, in terms of crafting legendaries,
there you go. Lightning Storm.
Dr. Boom, Harrison Jones, sideboard cards, and then what was the other question about enjoying the stream?
Oh, he was asking out of Chillmaw or Ronin. Who should he make?
It depends, man.
Yeah.
Ronin is really... I like Ronin a lot just because of what we saw in that very first game on the stream, which was just Polymorph. I should have popped that thing. Which was just a whole bunch of Flamewakers. So when Ronin dies, you just have... Let's count it up. 2 Flamewakers, that's 2, 4, plus 3, 7, times 3, 20.
I'm Instagramming. I was going to post on
or
our
something.
IGN Instagram.
It's a lot of damage, basically. But I'm not 100% sold on Chillmaw. I think the merits of Chillmaw are... Oh, check this out, bro. I'm going to answer that question in a second. Another great thing here, Wrath of Air Totem.
Oh.
Send 2 of these out.
Oh.
I'll put a Zombie Chow out there just for tempo, but he's, unless he has some card draw, he's pretty screwed. Chilma, I'm not 100% sure on. I think the only thing Chilma counters effectively is Patron Warrior.
Okay.
But so with Twilight Guardian now, with Wormrest Agent, with Sparring Partner, there's a lot of taunt options for Dragon decks.
Yeah.
So it's really your decision based upon what deck you want to play, but I think you'll probably get more play out of...
That's good.
Maybe out of the... They're niche cards, both of them. It's really up to your personal preferences. I'm sorry that that's such a BS answer, but that's what I'm going with.
So in chat, someone said they just opened a Golden Ronin right when you were talking about him.
Beautiful.
That's awesome.
That's all me, by the way. You had nothing to do with it. Your luck. It was because I said
yeah. Obviously, they need to. You're a generous god. All right.
So I think this is probably going to be a mirror entity.
Is this your game of choice right now? Is Hearthstone still your game of choice? Is that what you're playing most of?
Yeah, it brings me back every now and again. Okay, not a mirror entity.
So so you dropped that to avoid the mirror entity.
Yeah, because I didn't want to give him a fire elemental.
Yeah.
That being said, I maybe should have just gone for it. But at this point, if I draw into one of my 2 Bloodlust, it's GG.
Oh, yeah.
That will also work, although I have too many minions on the board.
Well, you'll need to kill something.
Yeah. But that'll be game, unless that's Ice Block. Or unless he pulls some crazy stuff off here. I'm not really concerned about any of this stuff. Like, he can get as much board presence as he wants. As long as he keeps the board free of taunts, I will be a happy camper. Now, good question here. If I bring this down, am I going to need room?
So...
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I understand, but you can't attack. You'd have to either do Spectral Spider or Zombie Chow, right?
It would have to be Zombie Chow, because Spider would just summon 2 more.
Yeah, so I would do...
Well, let's count this out. I'm going to have 2, 4, 6. But I'm going to give him 5. It
4.
doesn't. It just gives 2 to my totems, unfortunately. So I'm not even convinced this is the play right now.
So I would do... Personally, I would do Fire Elemental, take out of his Giant, and then kill it with Zombie Chow? Or is that... The healing is the bad call?
I'm just pushing face at this point, but
okay.
I'm going to try this just for some experimental purposes. Okay, so I can't even use my hero power, so yes, I need to. This is a really bad play now. I definitely don't want to give him Molten Giants in case that's duplicate, so I'm going to hit that. I'm going to summon a Taunt Totem, which seems to be kind of the go-to.
I would do it. He's got a secret, but that's your call.
It's probably going to be duplicate. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We'll have enough damage on board. Next turn, because I'll be able to use this hero power again, he would need Flame Strike here to come back.
That's also good.
Yeah. Yeah, this could be really good. That between that and... Now that this card is down, so now that I put the 5 mana cost into it, it's really going to be very easy for me to pump this up again. Now, if I had cards like Garrison Commander, if I had cards like Fencing Partner, whatever it's called, Fencing Ace, I think, then I'd be getting increased value out of this. But
oh, someone asked why do you get to choose Totem?
So I get to choose Totem because I played Justicar Trueheart. She improves your hero power. For most, it's just doubling it. So for like a warrior, it just gives you 4 armor instead of 2. But for the shaman, instead of giving you 2 totems, you get to choose which totem you put down. Yeah. Which, as I found out, is pretty handy because you can just keep spawning
taunt totems.
Yeah, it's good.
LaxCats01 says, "Can you talk more about them TGT legendary cards? Your good luck."
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
You don't have to.
Golden 5 golden variant Rins in one pack is really good.
Dr. Boom.
Alright, so let's win this right here. Unless that's
well, do you? Yeah.
Yeah.
You could take out his Molten Giant.
I'm not going to do that. I'm gonna go for lethal here because I have it.
Oh yeah. Yeah. There we go.
I got to do this correctly though, because I want to leave him with 1 damage just in case this is Ice Block, which it isn't. So we win that one.
Yeah.
Great.
That's awesome.
Let's see.
LaxCat says he's hoping to open up a Justicar Trueheart in a pack as well. Yeah, I really wanted. She was my...
Speaking of packs.
Yeah, hit some packs up. And then I think you should do an arena run.
Okay. Yeah, we should probably start it, huh?
Yeah, it's only 1:30. We still got an hour and a half.
Sweet. Those arena runs can take some time, though.
Yeah.
Hey, so there I got a Golden Spawn of Shadows, which Tate is excited about trying, but I really don't think it'll ever
Do you think Tate is watching this?
I hope so.
I don't know.
Shout out to you, Tate.
I'm going to use my Tate sensors. I think he's watching.
Another Elemental Destruction. I will not... So I'm at a point with my collection where I'm not really dusting stuff unless it's Poison Blade, which is just the worst. Ooh, look at that. Nice. I'm really excited about Beast Druid, which is a deck that I should maybe actually craft on stream and try real quick, but that goes in there. That being said, I think Beast Druid is not as great as I thought it was going to be before. Look at this, man. These are some solid packs.
Sorry, I was looking at the
no worries.
Let me see. Someone says there's a lot of questions in the YouTube gaming chat we're not answering.
Oh, we do not have access to those, but in the future we absolutely will. Arcane Blast, great card. That's one that I've been looking forward to trying. I've been looking forward to trying.
Double bonus.
Yes,
so that's
a spell power mage. All of the people watching in YouTube gaming, we are so sorry. Maybe we'll figure out a way to talk to you before the stream is over. If not, certainly...
I can't just go through the YouTube app, huh?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But in the future, we'll absolutely be responding to your questions as well. But if you have something super dire you want to ask us, tweet at us with the hashtag IGNPlaysLive, and we'll make sure to respond to it. Okay, so
the
Arena
app
Run,
is
right?
not available yet. Yeah.
Oh man, look at all these card packs. Where'd they come from?
Oh man, whoa, it's so weird.
All right, Arena.
Well, why don't you show them off? You just
Okay.
get a little humble brag real fast.
All right.
Except actually giving them what they want. Jeez.
So I have a lot of these packs you can get. There are ways to do it, like
Fireside, I have that
right.
one.
And a lot of them are from sketchy downloadable clients that emulate something else, like this one.
What's that? Galaxy Gifts?
Galaxy. So this is from having a Samsung Galaxy S6 or above, I believe, or downloading an emulator. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm just saying it's a possibility. We got the BlizzCon card back, so I'm missing. I refuse to purchase the hero portraits, the golden hero portraits. This is going to be from this month's ranked play. So if you haven't gone into ranked yet and you're just starting the game, at least play until you hit rank 20, which is very easy because you can't lose stars and move back in the rank, and you'll get that card back. Dalaran Flame is from joining a cult.
What? No, wait, go back. What is it from?
It really is. It's this weird TESPA organization for collegiate esports athletes. Not that I'm hating on college, but
You're throwing so much shade.
I'm salty. I'm so salty because
I can't have it.
I can't have it because I'm not in college anymore, and I will never have it. This is from being super pro. I believe it's from winning a Chinese tournament.
Solid gold, baby.
There's also an esports card coming out if you attend an esports event. Here are these giant wastes of money.
Oh, whoa,
Sorry,
whoa.
salty.
Coming out swinging. What is happening? Well, who are you? Where's James? Oh wait, there's the reason we call you Thug and Duggan.
Okay, I think I would be remiss if we didn't go with Mage here, because that's just
your jam.
Prevail.
It's a very solid arena choice because of the hero power. All right, so straight away, very interesting choices. Sideshow Spell Eater, not going to choose that because the Mage hero power is just the greatest in arena. Ice Block or Arcane Blast? I'm going to go with Arcane Blast just because removal is cool, but Ice Block may be better here.
I like Arcane Blast.
Yeah, I'll show off something new. I think normally I'd pick Ice Block, but
Joshua Lawrence says, "What do you guys what do you think of Wilfred Fizzlebang in Handlock?" And the stream is all good in the hood.
Oh yeah, love that. I think Wilfred Fizzlebang is one of the most flavorful cards out there.
Flavorful. What do you mean by that?
So he basically in the Grand Tournament in it was called the Trial of the Crusaders in World of Warcraft. One of the guys who was working there, Wilfred Fizzlebang, was an accomplished warlock, and he was trying to summon a Felguard for your raid to fight. He messed up and accidentally summoned Lord Jaraxxus, which is one of the most famous Hearthstone cards, who immediately kills him. And if you look at the card art, Jaraxxus is in the background.
Oh, so that's what you mean by flavorful.
Yeah, and also the effect is similar. He just pulls a card out. I don't think he's good. Let me say that straight away. Unless there's some things I'm not taking into account. Okay, so, well, I mean, I think I don't like any of these cards, but since I have Arcane Blast, I'm gonna go Dalaran Mage. Again, bad options.
Yeah, your weapon. You should really enrate. You should definitely.
Yes.
There's no mage weapons, huh?
I think it's. I don't want to pick Youthful Brewmaster. I'm gonna go Mirror Image.
They need to make a mage weapon with spell damage on it.
Yeah. That would be awesome. That's a wand. We could do some kind of... There's a lot of stuff they could do there.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
so...
I don't get why they haven't done it
If you
yet.
went on arenacalculator.com or whatever it's called, that's not the actual URL. You would see that I bet Scarlet Crusader is very highly rated, but North Sea Kraken seems very cool to me. So it's a 9/7, which those stats are notorious for being a little bit fragile for a 9-drop, but you get to deal 4 damage straight out of the gate.
Yeah, so...
I'm going to choose this, though. Having said all of that, I'm
deal
not
8 damage to a minion.
Reveal a minion in your deck. If yours costs more, gain +1/+1. My curve is not... This is only my 5th pick or whatever, but I'm not in a comfortable place. But that being said, let's... Right later. Okay, so here's some interesting stuff. Master Jouster is one of the better Joust cards, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
If he gets... That's to say, if he gets the effect. Reveal a minion in each deck. If yours costs more, gain Taunt and Divine Shield, which is awesome. That's 1 cost, or 1 more attack than Sunwalker. So you get a little bit of... for the same cost. So the obvious choice is Bombwater. It just is. That's a much better card for
well, don't you want to take Arcane Blast?
I actually don't here. I want to try Koldara Drake in Arena because it has some health to it. It's 6/6 for 6 is fine.
I mean, a 6/6 for 6 by itself is...
Yeah, and when you get to that Arena kind of fatigue-ish stage where you're just relying on top decks, this is a fantastic card because you can just spam your hero power to remove a bunch of stuff.
Someone said, Joshua Lawrence again said, what you guys should do for Arena is when you ever see a TGT card, you have to choose it. That's brutal. Don't do that to us.
We should, though. He's totally right.
He is totally
right.
We
may. I'll factor that into
the
future.
It's not a hard and fast rule, but we'll definitely weigh it up.
If you have a minion with spell damage, it seems as though we missed the opportunity to create an awesome spell damage deck. I should have taken that other Arcane Blast. Then this gets +2/+2.
Why don't you do it now?
Because I would rather try one of these.
Another one?
Yeah, Fel Reaver's interesting in Arena. But I'm going to try another one of those. I'm really curious about this card in Arena.
Okay.
So whenever one of your minions dies, draw a card. Could be cool. Jungle Panther's a solid pick in Arena, just because of stealth. I think I'm going to go with Cultmaster.
Lax Cat said, would you say Face Hunter is the cheapest, easiest way to get to rank 20?
To rank 20, yes. To rank 1, no. Or to Legend, no. But, yeah, if you're trying to get to rank 20, build an aggro deck, because they're cheap. They're...
fast-paced.
Yep. They're not super difficult to play. Crossing over there. Let me go with the War Golem here.
Someone said, please don't encourage people. Kappa.
He capped it.
Kappa.
Sorry. Face Hunter has a lot more enemies now with those Taunt Dragons, though. I'll say that much.
Yeah,
so.
Should we show off these analog?
Yeah, dude.
Do we want to wait till Arena's done?
No, this is great. This is a good time to do it.
I happen to have at my desk ancient relics of Hearthstone past, fossils even. Alexio, it's going to be weird. I'm going to hold it up to the camera. So, let's see.
We'll just have to, so people will have to, if you know your Hearthstone cards, you may be able to make out some shapes here. But,
so
it's the focus
this
is going to be
brown
off.
blur. So it's a pack of, it's the old school World of Warcraft trading card game. And there's some cards in it that are exact. Go ahead, talk about this while I get these out.
All of these choices are absolute trash. So I'm going to pick this one.
Absolutely trash. So some of these cards are almost exact replicas of what ended up in Hearthstone. Yeah, it was these top ones, right?
Yeah, so we have like Direwolf Alpha, Bloodfen Raptor, Mark of the Wild, Polymorph, Frost Nova, and then the last one is Smite. Now, the names are not the same and the effects aren't necessarily the same, but some of them are carbon copies, which is interesting.
Super interesting, right?
I'm going to take Flame Lance because that's
check it out.
Decent removal. Oh my god, this is not a great draft. Okay, so we have another Arcane Blast.
You said you wanted it, just take it.
No, man.
You're going to regret it.
I have to take Pyroblast.
Do you?
I do. Deal 10 damage. That's
so when turn 10 doesn't come around, I'm going to rub it in your face.
Yep.
Yeah, I would.
Golden Fist Ogre here.
You took it over the Dalaran Aspirant?
I did.
That's crazy.
You're crazy. I'm the worst. I don't have enough spells to justify spell power. It's... I'm being a jerk here and drafting to win instead of drafting to show off cards, but
yeah,
it's happening.
Yeah, that's cool.
Effigy could be cool. I think Effigy is a great card in Arena, so I'm going to take that. I'm going to try that out. Stormwind Champion is a very solid pick, although there's merits to Mirror Entity as well as Arcane Intellect, but I'm going to keep that curve high. Duplicate is solid. It's definitely better than those other two picks, so we'll pick it. Flame Strike, the auto pick. Frost Elemental is another Arena All-Star. Because it just is a very beefy body and then also freezes a character, which gives you a tempo advantage. Now, I'd like to point out that Evil Heckler is the exact same as Booty Bay Bodyguard. Carbon copy. That being said, it's 1 mana cheaper. Straight up. So this is an example of what's called power creep, which means as expansions come out and the design team becomes more comfortable with some things, or just the meta changes or whatever, sometimes you'll see more powerful cards. Even though they're supposed to be kind of side grades, they do kind of advance forward in the power level or vertically just because there's an incentive to buy them. And also maybe that card just may have been too expensive in the first place. Ascension Shieldmaster here. Gonna swing for another effigy. And we're ready to play.
Oh, baby!
Let's do a super quick rundown. We got Pyroblast, is worth pointing out. We have a Flame Strike, 2 Coldara Drakes. We'll see how those go for us. Took a single Flame Lance. Evil Heckler's new, and then the cards that I really want to point out are Double Effigy, which could be amazing.
Or
could
the worst.
Yeah, it could be. It could be not great, but I have a feeling it's going to be really good. Took a Frost Nova, took 1 Arcane Blast because why not? And then I have a duplicate.
Someone said, Laura Ray. I don't know how to pronounce that. I am sorry. Nice draft, I guess. 6 wins. Ahmed.
That's good. That's probably better than we'll do with this tag.
Which is your favorite hero? So favorite class to play?
I mean, it's got to be Warlock.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Because of that draw, huh?
Warriors. I really enjoy Warrior too. Mage is great. The only, I will say, besides Shaman and Rogue, I've fallen in love with every single class. And Shaman is with this totem stuff. Yeah, we'll see.
I like Paladin Hunter. I actually initially started with Priest, but
I'm going to go ahead and keep that in my opening hand. Even though the idea here is to mulligan for lower cost cards, I just think it's okay.
You want to see how it goes?
Yeah. Ooh, what is... Oh, man.
Whoa.
That guy has... I don't know if he crafted those or what. So who's that? Joshua Lawrence?
Joshua Lawrence again says, this is how much I like Handlock and enjoying the stream. Sadly, I have to leave to play hockey. Smiley face, smiley face.
Well, have fun. Alexio's a hockey player.
Alexio's a hockey player.
And great job. He has Golden Wilfred Fizzlebang, Golden Jiraxis, Golden Mal'Ganis. I love those. Jiraxis and Mal'Ganis may be my favorite cards in the game.
Really? Your other demons have +2/+2. Your hero is immune. Whew. Oh! Let me see. Curve is too high, I think.
Okay. We'll see. I tend to like having a higher curve than a lower curve in Arena because you get to the later stages very quickly and there's a lot less face damage. It becomes more about trading.
Hero HDTV says, am I allowed to play with the same account in different platforms so I can move forward when I'm not home?
Yes.
Yeah, I can play on my phone, I can play on my iPad, I can play on my computer, I can play on James's phone.
So what I did there was I brought out Nomergon Infantry, who's usually totally useless, but in that case he was pretty good because he gave me 1 damage to take out the Dragonhawk that could have gotten Wind Fury. And also, this is a taunt, so if he wants to attack this turn, he has to slam Shield and Minibot and get rid of that, in which case I have a solid trade here. Which is what Arena's all about, setting up these cool trades.
Trade potential.
Next turn is probably Evil Heckler. Unless a Consecrate comes out, in which case I'll probably do that.
Do what? Which one?
Dragonling Mechanic, to get a 2/4 and a 2/1 that can take care of that, shield the Minibot, but we'll see what he has to play here.
Magic detected.
Ooh, that's very difficult to get through. But that actually is great. I trade into this even though it's non-optimal. That's just a very difficult minion to deal with.
That's a suboptimal strategy.
Is that what I sound like?
No, I didn't say that.
Keep the questions coming in the Twitch chat. If you are on the YouTube chat, tweet at us at #IGNPlays.
The tweeters.
But we will listen to you, YouTube peoples. I'm one of you in the future.
I'm one of you.
Let me think.
Let's see. Yeah.
Bam.
Catapult.
Bam.
Get out of my house.
I want to hear in the chat, as well as tweeting at us, what board is, because there's a lot of options now.
Yeah, what's your favorite game board?
What's yours, Kyle?
My favorite? I like the one that has the Hand of Rag in it. The hammer.
Me too. Yeah, it's a Black Mount. That's definitely a thing.
What are you thinking? Explain your thoughts.
Okay, so my options here are Effigy, which actually may not be bad because, well, no, yeah, that's not great.
Well, couldn't you Effigy and then take out the 4/4? Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a better play because otherwise I throw this down. My other option is to put this down and have some stuff to trade with. But if that's the case, he just 4/4s into my 2/4. I don't like that. And Evil Heckler gets killed by the 2/2, and then it doesn't even take this one out. So I think
Wave, James, it's Nick V.
Nick Vance! Oh.
I was like, this is going to be awkward.
I hope I didn't just blow up your spot.
The shadows.
That's a 4/4. That's fine. What's going on, bro? I hope that's the right Nick. I hope it's not another Nick.
What's going on, bro?
An old coworker of mine, really cool guy. He I was on Facebook, and he at Comic-Con was somehow hanging out with the entire cast of Firefly, just chilling, like, the whole time. So, I don't know what
that doesn't just randomly happen to you?
Great job. Well done.
Good job on life. I was tempted to get on my Hearthstone account on my iPad and spectate you and just harass you and just send really... Please power level me. Want to buy power level through Dead Minds.
So, that brings me to an interesting topic, which is cooperative play, which is something that was teased that may be happening.
2v2s?
It's not 2v2s, unfortunately. That would be
amazing.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Reporting for duty.
Okay. Options here are, I think it's got to be this to trade with that, and then ping this. And also that sound when it comes in is just the best.
What did he say?
Your mother's a Murloc, because his name is Evil Heckler. He goes, your mother was a Murloc! Or he says something else, but it's maximum BM.
Brandom412 says, I got a Golden Skeleton King in the first pack.
Something needs tinkering.
Living the dream.
So this is going to... Hopefully I'll play another minion here.
Time Rewinder. Get rid of that flesh-eating ghoul.
No, it's only on friendly minions.
Oh,
I could Flame
I'm
Strike
really
here,
dumb.
But I think I want his board to fill up a little bit more. So what I am going to do...
Laxcat says out of 95 packs, he got 8 legendaries and 2 legendary gold.
So I'm going to use my life as a resource here. What's going to happen is I'm going to put this out, which I don't really even care about whether it trades or not, but I'll put 1 damage on this just in case they do decide to trade here. And my idea here is to make him think that that's my best card in hand. He's going to fill up his side of the board with minions into a Flame Strike, which is just going to completely change the flow of the game, and hopefully I'll be able to come back with the help of Kuldara Drake and Force Tank Max there. We'll see. We'll see how that strategy works out.
Someone said, you smell like a leper gnome. Is that the other thing, Evil?
That is.
Okay.
Maybe he was just saying I
yeah. I was like, wow, how'd you know?
Very interesting there. Okay, so he made 2 poor trades to trigger the Solemn Vigil to keep his hand huge, which is probably a pretty good play. So, good news is we have Force Tank Max next turn.
And you also have that Flame Lance, which is good. Garrett Bowden said, so I've only been playing in play mode because I don't understand what arena mode is.
So arena mode is akin to a Magic Draft. That being said, it may not help you if you don't understand what that is. I'm going to Force Tank Max here. And then if he starts going face, next turn I'll ping Flame Strike. So Arena, you have to build a deck on the fly.
By ping Flame Strike, you mean Fireball into Flame Strike? Okay.
Yeah, Fire Blast into Flame Strike. So Arena, you are presented with 30 options.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Okay, we're still okay.
If he...
This is absolutely going to be Flame Strike next turn, though.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
He's going
to take down his Divine Shield, and I bet you he burns.
He'll have 3 left. I actually may hold out for the Flame Strike. I'm really want to exhaust him. We'll see if he goes face here, what the deal is. Oh, please go face, you son of a bee. Yes!
Oh, yes. You get to crush his dreams.
I do, absolutely. That's exactly what's happening. This will still be alive. He'll have a 2-1 up on the board.
Well, you could ping it.
No, I have to ping that. I'd rather get rid of this.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Well, couldn't you do the Force Tank Max?
I could, but 7 damage to face is better than getting rid of a 2-1 at this stage in the game.
I know. Often I'm asking these questions not because I think they're the right choice, but because I want to.
You just want to know.
Yeah, I want to.
That's what Hearthstone is all about. It's all about learning. It's just a huge learning experience. You never stop learning.
Someone said, "Will you ever show your deck lists on stream?"
Yeah. Sure, I'll show my deck list right now. I'll show my deck list for my competitive decks.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, so he is now attempting to rush face damage. Thankfully, I have counters for that. We're going to go ahead and put a bunch of these up. And then we're going to...
What's up with that? Yeah, there you go.
It's got to be this, and then this. So now I'm... No, it wasn't. Shut up.
No, it wasn't. Shut up. Someone asked, where's Jessica Chobot? You are years behind, my friend.
You can get a time machine and go back.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what she's up to nowadays. Oh, he has 2 reversing switches, maybe. He does. That's pretty effective removal of those, but that's fine. Ooh, now we're in a little bit of trouble. Oh, now we're in a lot of trouble.
But he's got no cards.
I should have... Well, he does have no cards. That is fantastic.
There we go.
That is a miracle. Okay, so here's what's going to happen.
What? No, never mind. I'm sorry.
Going to do this. Going to Kildara Drake. Not going to time rewind anything. No, I want it all on the board. He has no way to deal with it. It's game. That's game. There's no way. He would need...
A lay on hands.
He would need a lay on hands, or... There's a card that silences all your minions.
Master Spell?
No, it's... Okay, he's going to take out the... Whatever, it's game. Good game, ladies and gentlemen.
The victory is yours.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far, we are so good that our arena percentage is infinitely positive.
Infinitely positive? It's only 100%.
Isn't that the same as infinite?
I'm done. I'm not having this conversation.
Semantics, here we come.
Yeah. Coming for you.
So, to go back to that guy who asked what arena is, let me back out of this real quick. Basically, the idea here is you are presented with 30 choices of 3 cards, and it tests your ability to create a deck on the fly. Now, sometimes you'll be able to create some really epic shenanigans, like if we had gone with a bunch of Arcane Blasts, Master of Ceremonies, and Spell Power stuff, we would have an above-average arena deck because we'd have all these synergies in our deck. We instead just opted, the safest bet for arena is just going for stuff that's good on its own and doesn't require anything else to be okay.
No synergy.
But then you also get, I like it a lot because there's no face hunter is a huge part of it. Constructed is for people who have developed their collection, understand the game pretty well, at least in a competitive way. Otherwise, it's just for people to play, you know, with all the cards you have. But people who've developed their collection, they can formulate deck ideas, test decks that they saw, net decking, arena, all
getting a bunch of compliments saying, well played.
Awesome.
And someone wants to see more pack openings. Sorry to cut you off.
We totally should do that right after this game.
Totally.
We have, yeah, we're good, so we can burn through like 20 packs after this. So.
Yeah.
If it were not an arena game, I'd back out and do that right now. But
nah.
Got to keep that win percentage high.
5% life on my iPad. I guess I'll have to switch to my iPhone. I just made the switch actually to Apple stuff.
Did you?
Yeah.
How do you like it? What were you using before?
I had Android. I had a Galaxy. I like them. I like them both. I think they're both good. I'm the worst for wars, console wars, cell phone wars. Yeah.
Do you buy into it or you just don't care?
I just don't care.
Yeah.
I have a PS4 and an Xbox, and I like them both for different reasons.
Yep. I mean, it's all about first-party exclusives in terms of consoles for me.
Yeah.
And this is unpopular IGN opinion, but man, the Xbox One just seems kind of like a nostalgia machine to me right now.
That's not an unpopular opinion. There's lots of people that like an Xbox One. I think it's actually really even in the office.
Well, I just feel as though it's like all the games that I would want to play on it would just be reliving when I was 14 years old. Like, I don't know.
Like what?
PC
like,
gamer. In case you couldn't tell from my rant.
Yeah, I'm a PC gamer as well.
That being said, Halo 5 is... I'm very excited for that. I'm very excited for...
He just put...
Secret down?
Secret of competition, or what? Sorry, competitive spirit, but it's... Oh, it's going to wait till he has someone on board. I forgot that's how that works.
That could also be... There's a lot of things that could be.
That's
that could
one?
be Noble Sacrifice. Yeah, they cost one.
Okay.
That could be... that could be a lot of different things. It could also be Avenge is another popular arena paladin secret. We don't have a lot of plays until... Well, I guess we can start making plays next turn, depending upon what he puts down. The bad news is we have no spells to enable Mono Worm,
but... wouldn't Effigy count? Does it?
Yes, I totally spaced. But the reason I'm not doing that is because I don't want Effigy to trigger on a 1 cost minion. So
yeah, you're right.
That's happening. So I have
Cult
options
Master?
here. No, it's got to be this. Good. Oh, Noble Sacrifice! Oh, feels bad, man. Called it.
Oh, that sacrifice was noble. Don't forget, if you want to ask us questions or tell us we're handsome, just tweet at IGN.
Especially the latter.
Yeah, the latter we like. Compliments and compliments. Any complaints, go ahead and tweet at Alexio. You need to use the hashtag IGN plays live.
That's true.
Yeah.
Any grievances or anything in the realm of negative, make sure it's focused at Alexio.
Alexio.
So he's in a very good spot right now. But hopefully we'll blaze through this game and get into some pack openings.
Majesty says all Pally secrets are 1, right? Are they?
They are.
So, oh, wow, I'm really dumb.
All secrets have to be uniform monocost, otherwise you'd be able to discern what the cost is.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. See, I've only recently started to get really into this.
All right, so hopefully this isn't Noble Sacrifice again. If it is, I'm going to rage.
Uh-oh.
That's an okay play. It's all right.
No, I was saying uh-oh.
What?
Because someone said, why didn't Xbox allow backward compatibility from the start? They are too busy being greedy. And then right after, PS4 probably won't have it at all. Better late than never. Look what there's in the comment section.
Let me get a console war for the N64 versus the original PlayStation.
Yeah. Well, obviously the original PlayStation's the best.
Are you kidding me? That is one I will dispute.
No.
The N64 is the ultimate. The
Clearly,
ultimate gaming console.
You enjoy being
Nintendo.
wrong.
It was a Nintendo console that was also a core gaming platform.
Yeah,
it's
you're
the best of both worlds.
What's it like being wrong all the time?
I wouldn't know.
I'm just messing.
All right, gonna toss this down. We can start utilizing some of our secrets once we trade this 3-1 away, because Duplicate and Effigy will do work with a 6-cost minion.
Synergy.
Exactly.
No, I'm just messing with you guys in chat. I know it's not really a war. It's just funny.
Okay, here's a little-known fact. So there's a lot of things you can do on this game board. You can obviously, if you close that, then slime will spew out. Otherwise, it'll just have a gaseous raise.
Reinforcements requested.
Don't have a mech, please. But something that's little known about this, there's a little gem in that eye, but that's not what I'm talking about. If you pull down this tusk, it'll spew out acid, which took me a very long time to figure out.
Too bad Mr. Biggles isn't out. This is Nax, right?
Yes, this is Nax. Oh, there's the thing. I missed it. Okay.
Play the game, James.
7 costs. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Cult Master. I'm going to trade the 3-1. I'm just going to draw me a card. And then... I have a lot of good cards in my hand, so I'm going to Effigy as opposed to Duplicate. So in case he kills either of these...
You should have duplicated and then killed it on the mech, and then you would have had 3 of them out on the board.
Well, I actually should have traded into that, but secrets cannot trigger on your turn. They can only trigger on your opponent's turn.
This is madness. Clearly, that's why you're a legend, and I'm just a regular scrub.
regular scrub.
Just a little human.
The good news, I guess this... crap. We'll see what we get. Could be really good. Turns out to be... Whoa! Turns out to be really good.
Oh my god.
Be the best RNG we've gotten all stream. Okay, so yeah, that was the good play. Otherwise, he would have...
Yeah. Yeah, he had to.
So I have 1 mana for an Arcane Blast to get rid of that. Taunt. I'm going to put up... This is swinging in our favor.
Any thoughts on Dragon Warrior using Varian?
Yeah, I think Varian absolutely goes in that deck because, well, the risky thing about using Varian in Dragon Warrior is a lot of your dragons, depending upon what you're using. Zera is a really solid choice for that. If you're going to use Alexstrasza or if you're going to use Nefarian, the Battle Cry effects will not trigger. But that being said, I'm not going to cry if I get 2 free 8/8s.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of Battle Cries with dragons, which is why I'd be a little bit hesitant to put Varian in that deck. But otherwise, there are a lot of bombs in it too. So bringing out an Azure Drake would be great. You know, there's a lot of stuff you can bring.
Someone tweeted at us, and it said from @Foxa7187. The one on the right looks like Ryan Dunn. Am I on the right?
You are, and of the people that look like Ryan Dunn on the stream, I think you take 110% of that credit. That's not a bad thing.
No. Did I look upset?
No, Ryan Dunn is
He's a handsome man.
Quite the looker.
Yeah. Thank you. You and I can be friends.
What did of the celebrity lookalikes you got when you were in high school going to college? What'd you get?
But I looked way different in high school going to college.
I know. So did I. So I want to know.
Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible.
I got Eric Foreman 24/7. That was all I got. Because
you were way skinnier, right?
I was a stick.
How skinny were you?
I was 6. I was the same height I was now. I was 6'1", and I was 140 pounds. Maybe.
Going into college?
Yeah. I didn't start putting on mass until I was. So I roomed with a bunch 6
You're
other.
such a freaking lifting bro. Putting on mass.
Putting on mass.
It's not muscle. It's mass.
Yeah. I started. Whatever.
I'm just messing with you. Someone said if you play a golden Murloc Knight, with the summoned Murlocs be golden? Yes.
Yes, absolutely. But I roomed with 6 other guys in a house. It wasn't a frat. It was like,
the rugby house, right?
It was the rugby house, and so they did not stand for me being as puny as I was.
Did they just force feed you steaks?
They did. They're like, here, wake up to this giant protein shake.
Yeah.
All right, we'll bust open
protein bongs instead of beer bongs.
It's okay. We'll fix it in post. What are we gonna do here? So there's a lot of options for opening packs. Supposedly there's a way to quick open them. Is it right? No, there's not. So, Tay Feebing, the local... I know I've been throwing down a lot of knowledge, but he's undecidedly the Hearthstone expert in the office. So what he does, he has a ceremony. He shakes the pack. He puts it down. And then he mouses over each of the cards meticulously.
There's going to be a legendary in this one. I feel it. No.
Every time I've done it, it hasn't worked. I tear through them because that's how I used to
It says someone said hit spacebar for quick open. Or maybe it's when you're so you don't.
Yeah, it's probably before. There's another thing I didn't know about the game after playing it for 2 years, however long it's been out.
Dendrone said, "What do you think of the new Joust mechanic? Do you think it will improve the current meta or make even more RNG?"
Look at that. I got a Darnassus Aspirant, which is one of my favorite cards of
really?
the set. Oh
with
yeah,
the quick
I love
open?
that card. And it was golden. Beautiful golden. Look at how beautiful. It's got little confetti raining from the sky. All right. So what was the question? Sorry, I was distracted.
What do you think about the new Joust mechanic? Do you think it will improve the current meta or make even more RNG?
So I think the Joust mechanic is okay because it skews towards more control-oriented decks. Therefore, Ball Frame Shield. Whatever. Golden Master Jouster is great, and Bolf is whatever. So the idea, I think, with the Grand Tournament, I think when Naxxramas came out, and then GVG, I think it was very aggro-focused. I think it will maintain in Constructed. There will still be a lot of aggro decks. That's definitely not viable or anything, but I think the speed of the game has shifted towards slower decks because of Joust. So if you have a Joust card and you're playing a control deck and 80% of your deck is above 3 cost and then you're playing a Face Hunter, you'll win a Joust almost every time.
Yeah.
So I think it's less bad it's more good RNG. I think it's not bad RNG. Like so
controlled RNG.
Yeah, I think Ram Wrangler is bad RNG. That's an example of
your friend says, TV's Topher Grace. I haven't played since before Nax came out. Is now a good time to get back in? Do I super need those Nax cards?
You do. You absolutely. So if you're starting this game, you absolutely have to go through Naxxramas.
I've never done Nax.
Seriously?
Yeah, except for in WoW.
You need to. That should be where you spend your gold. Save it up. Don't do packs. That's my second one of those. Sweet. Yeah, absolutely go through Nax, and then at that point, there is a right way to progress through the game. That being said, every single expansion and adventure we get into this game, Blizzard will deny this to the end of times, but it becomes less and less accessible to newer players. But that being said, just terrible card. I will instantly disenchant that super quickly. If you're starting the game, here's what you do. You do your dailies. You take that gold. You then... Well, get familiar with the game, but then...
The music stopped right as you started this.
Oh, man. Then you take that gold into the arena. You maintain a decent win percentage there. It'll teach you the game. You'll come out with, hopefully, better gold, and your gold will get you more in the arena than if you go straight into packs. Then once you have enough for a Wing of Naxxramas, go through that. Those are guaranteed cards. There's a lot of really good cards in Naxxramas, and there's a lot of really good cards in Blackrock Mountain. Then after that, you can go crazy with packs. Go nuts. Or you can just drop $400 or whatever you want. So,
yeah.
Let's open 5 more, and then we'll get back into it.
Hyro HDTV tweets at us again and says, I'm not much into card games, but that one seems nice. You guys make it seem fun. I'll give it a try. Good call.
Do it. It's
Thank you, Hyro.
Fun. It's very easy to learn the basics of it. Building out your collection can be a little bit...
Third one.
Yeah. It can be a little bit...
So
difficult to do at the beginning, but
Garrett Bowden, I don't like this question just in terms of like the whole pay to win, because it's basically the pay to win question.
Sure.
But he says you've obviously gotten really good. Was this through a lot of experience or a lot of money spent?
Both.
Both, but I don't. Spending money on Hearthstone isn't going to make you good at the game. You're going to have better cards to play, but you still have to know the right play to make. It's like saying buying all the best equipment for football teams is going to make them the best team, but no, it's not. It's the training and the talent of the player.
It will make them a better team if they're already good.
Yeah.
So that's absolutely the case. All right, let's go. Somebody wanted to see some deck lists.
Explain your favorite.
My favorite. My favorite I actually just deleted to make space because it wasn't working anymore with TGT out.
Oh.
Everybody knows about Handlock. Let's go into some new stuff. Dragon Paladin, this is a deck I made without net decking. That being said, I think there's a lot of things that could be better about this deck. So this is a control deck. So the idea here is to push the game into the ladder limits of your turns. So like turn 13 to 15, whatever. You drop Uzera, which gives you huge endgame longevity. Alexstrasza, basically like you focus all of your aggressive attempts at enemy minions, and then you draw Alexstrasza, drop him down to 15 health, go face. Tyrion, so I have Alexstrasza, Nefarian, Uzera, which are all cards that you want to draw in the late game that give you huge value. Nefarian reinvigorates your hand. That being said, it does it in a way that you can just get totally screwed with the random elements. I have Lay on Hands here. I have Enter the Colosseum just because I'm testing it out. I have Tuskar Jouster, which I think is fantastic. This is kind of an anti-aggro deck, but what makes it so amazingly good is there's a combo that's been around since the beginning of the game that has destroyed control decks, and it's Paladin exclusive, and that combo is obviously Equality Consecrate.
Yeah.
It is the only thing short of that 8-card Warlock, Destroy All Minions card.
Twisting Nether?
Yes. It's the only thing, if you're playing against a Paladin, you can never overflood the board, and you are sitting there sweating bullets the entire time, because you're just afraid that all of this effort that you've put into getting a tempo and board advantage is going to be wiped away with a 6-mana 2-card combo. And Equality and Consecrate are both cards that are good on its own. So when you're talking about theory crafting and talking about putting cards in a deck, you need to look at the combos, absolutely, but more importantly, you need to be comfortable that that card can at least stand on its own 2 feet.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see. There was... Oh! iPad died. Should have charged it. Well, this was a last-minute stream, so I'm going to use my phone. 1 second. There was a question someone was asking for... ooh, that dust, though.
Oh, yeah.
Someone was asking for tips for new players heading into the arena.
So... I shouldn't do this because we don't have a wiki page on IGN, but there is... If you just Google Hearthstone card arena value... You will be sent to a number of very popular sites that have just a giant list, and basically what you're going to do is you're going to sit there, just in terms of making a deck, you're going to sit there, you're going to Control F to search, and you're going to pick your class on the webpage, and you're going to type in the 3 options you were presented with, and then you're just going to pick ones that, you know, some Kel'Thuzad, for instance, is like an 80-something out of 100. Mookla's Champion would probably be 3 out of 100. So you're going to go through and...
Did that feel good?
It really did.
Yeah, you're going to go home and be like, I got Kyle.
You're going to use that as reference. That's going to be like 90% of the reason why you pick the card, but you also need to keep in mind your mana curve. You don't want all 10 drops. You want some early stuff. You know, you want a couple of 2, 3, and 4 drops, and then you want a lot of bombs, though, as well. So... Yeah, so hopefully that'll help you.
Let's roll into some gameplay. We've been talking about.
Okay, before we do that, I need to brag more.
Oh, you got a golden Ragnaros. That's wonderful. That looks really cool.
Yeah.
Is that your favorite golden card?
You know what's crazy about this card?
What?
I've unpacked 2 of them.
Oh, snap! And you disenchanted one?
Yeah, because like there's no other reason. I could have kept it. That would have been, but it was 1600 dust, so I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump in. Let's try this Control Priest or Dragon Priest. Not the Dragon Paladin we just talked about, but I want to. I haven't played this deck, and I'm really excited to try it.
You doing casuals?
Yeah.
That's what you are. Got you so good. I'm going to go home tonight and be like, yeah, I showed that guy.
Cut deep.
Deep cut. I am not texting. I've switched to my phone now to check all these messages.
Yeah, we're going to keep reading in the Twitch chat as well as Twitter. I will do his best. If somebody in the office is watching the stream, please bring us a laptop. We love you.
And a beer.
The light shall bring
that's
victory.
here too. Alexia would like one as well.
Yeah, 2 beers.
So this is an interesting starting hand. I'm not going
Don't
to
really
keep
bring
it.
us a beer.
Dragonkin Sorcerer is a card that when you target it with your own spells and you buff it, it gets +1/+1, which is really good with these 2 cards. But that being said, I'm looking for low-cost minions here against a rogue.
Ooh, he's got the golden hero power.
He does. He's played even more than me.
He's I wonder if that golden stuff will translate to if you buy the new card back.
What do you mean? Oh, what do you mean? So yes, yeah. If you buy the new hero portrait,
yeah.
yes, you get the golden. Which is weird because it's just the border. Even if you buy it without it, that's still animated. But anyway.
Right away.
Prism09 says, what classes do you think will overtake the current meta with the TGT expansion?
I don't know about overtake, but I think we will see more shaman than we saw before for sure. I think priest. I mean, it's got to be priest warrior. Hunter is still aggro hunter will absolutely still be a thing.
Right away.
I don't think one class has a super huge advantage. I will say, of the new TGT cards, I think Rogue got shafted the most. I think Pirates are not as viable. This guy is probably playing what's called Oil Rogue.
Oil?
Oil Rogue, which is refers to Tinkerer's weapon
oil.
Yeah. And basically the idea there is... I really dislike combo decks, but it's a combo deck. You get all these cards in your hand, you play them all at once, you win the game.
Ooh, if you're holding a dragon, you are.
So he's got a weapon with 3 on it. We have to keep that in mind when we play this. And I'm not going to do this and this because if he has a Blade Flurry, that will totally destroy me. So what I will do is play Twilight Guardian. I kind of want this to die to give this help. So.
Yeah. Well, he's not going to die now. He's got the taunt.
No, I know, but
later.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's check it out. Let's check. Got any more questions? Hashtag IGN played live.
Yep. Twitch chat.
Twitch chat.
And then YouTube in the future, I promise you. Sorry, all you beautiful, beautiful YouTubers.
Someone said, McSpartan said, you should play a Murloc Paladin.
I don't have a... I do... Well, we'll play that deck next. I don't have a specifically Murloc Paladin, but Murloc Knight is too good to not include.
I really like Murloc Knight. Denderone says, what do you think is the worst TGT card? Poison Blade?
Poison Blade, hands down. It is a card that is for a class that... so when I saw that card, I was like, there's no way they would put this card in the game without the context of some other card that enables it and makes it a combo. They didn't. It's not good. It's not good, period. You could... Fencing Ace. We're playing a mill deck. So he's going to try and make us overdraw cards. So now our strategy...
How do you know that?
Because Cold Light Oracle. So he has a card called Beneath the Ground. It's going to put a bunch of... what are those things called? Nerubians in our deck.
Northshire Cleric can heal your dude?
I could do that, but that's going to make me draw a card, which I don't actually want to do.
Yeah.
So now something that is usually incentivized is not the case. So I'm just going to swing... Yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm asking for a... the reason I'm destroying that tutu is because I do not want him to bounce it back to his hand and use it again. Although that being said, I'm comfortable enough. This is a lower cost priest deck, so I can get some cards out there. If I was playing super heavy priest, I would just be overdrawn and drawn, and then I'd be dead because of cards called Gang Up as well as Beneath the Ground. I commend this guy for what he's trying because it's a niche strategy that isn't necessarily optimal. So we'll see.
I wonder.
It's very interesting. He's using like a pirate / mill. That's a good combo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love the music in Hearthstone.
Me too. It's very good. I have actually been trying to learn this on guitar, which I've gotten through the first
Pick up James' solo album at thuggandduggin.com.
Don't go there. I'm not sure what's there. But
Don't go to Thug and Duggin. Do not. Do not.
Hopefully that URL has not been. I should take that URL for my personal
It's already
portfolio.
gone. It's already gone.
Nick V took it.
Yeah.
Damn you, Nick V.
He's in chat.
Chilling.
He's just saying really terrible things about you the whole time.
That's fine.
Yeah. Is this live? It is live.
It's 100% live.
Someone's like, dude, you watching on your phone while your mate is analyzing. How professional. Pfft. Welcome to the party late. My iPad died. I'm reading your chat right now and responding to it. Don't you look silly? Oh,
you
rip
just hyped
Roo.
Alexio up. All right, I'm gonna draw here. Just, I don't think it's pure mill.
Come on, get with the story.
This is, I don't see how he needs, actually, oof. So if he could have another, deadly poison, and then he could have, he's definitely searching for a, blade flare here, because that would wipe the board. There it is. But actually that's not terrible, because I'm now gonna get 4 health on that, one of those guys. That's fine.
How come? Oh, yeah, because of the...
Because of, Dark Cultist.
Yep.
This guy's toast.
We'll see if he has an answer for this.
This guy's toast.
But there's no 1-cost card that can deal with that. So that's
Someone said iPad died. How professional. Yeah, sorry.
all the flag.
Yeah, what is he?
All right. This is a card that I've been really looking forward to using. I love this card because it's a low-cost, high-efficiency taunt minion for Priest. And it's one of the biggest complaints about Dragon decks is there were no taunt cards, which is right. So now we get to play this. It's a 2/4 taunt. I'm at a point where I'm going to start swinging face.
What does Vol'jin do? I don't have that card.
So Vol'jin is a really cool card. That being said, I don't know how useful he is. He's very situational. He's a 5-cost 2/6, but you swap health with another minion. So the idea here is you get a huge health.
Don't worry, love.
So you swap this with like Ysera over here. And then you get 12 health on your Vol'jin and bring this down to 2 and then smite it or something.
Oh, he's going to go face, huh?
Yeah, I have enough damage though to
Oh, no.
try down. Okay, whatever. This puts me in a really weird situation, actually.
You could super buff your...
Yeah, it's going to be what it's all about. Ugh. Let's see how much damage he has on there. He's got 9, 10. I'm going to get... I'll have more than 10. So we'll do it.
Power flows through.
It's a big minion. 7-11. They're not paying us for this stream.
713. So now I just
Okay.
got it for free. God. Business 101. Get out of here. All right. So I'm using my phone to check Twitter for your new tweets and your
boy.
Twitch chat.
So the thing we're worried about here is Tinker's Sharp Sword Oil.
Someone asked, do you play on PC, iPad, or phone?
I actually play on phone majority of my time.
All of it. I personally think Hearthstone was meant to be played on an iPad. I think it's
very good.
the best medium. But yeah, I do all of them.
So this is a very smart play on his part. He is now pushing for face damage because... Oh, no, he's not. Okay. He really should have hit that in my face. Let's see here. I mean, it's got to be...
Sarah,
Well, I'm definitely going to Holy Smite to get rid of that.
and then kill it.
Yeah, there's nothing really good to Vol'jin with, so I think I'm actually just going to heal instead of that. Although, you know what? I'll play it just because I have...
To his face? Oh, I was like, what are you doing?
That would have been a bad misclick.
The spirit
I don't know. That doesn't really do anything, but whatever. It's just a 6 attack mini on the board. He would need Deadly Poison as well as another Blade Flurry here to deal with this and not lose. Or, if he has double Tinker's Sharp Sword Oil and a Blade Flurry, we could also lose. So something that you'll learn quickly in Hearthstone, that'd be really bad if you had Blade Flurry, is you have to always be predicting what your opponent has, or like thinking about how they could shut it down.
It's done.
All right, yeah, GG.
Well played.
That guy was a gentleman. Shout out.
Shout out to
Tristeza.
Tristeza.
Played like a gentleman. No bad emotes. Passed the turn, didn't concede, which, you know, that's just extra gentlemanly.
Do you think Mist Caller, the new Shaman Legendary, will find better use other than just ramping up aggro decks?
No.
No.
Absolutely. I think that's what that card is made for, and I am not convinced that card is good.
LaxCat01 says, do you know a good site that would let you know what cards are best to dust or keep?
Absolutely, but I can't say the name. So just use Google.
Google's the best site for that. Checking out Twitters. If you need to tweet at us, hashtag IGN plays live.
So what I will say about dusting and not dusting is don't fall into the trap of using those net deck sites specifically.
Whoa!
I told you this deck was good.
Come on. He just saw who it was.
Yeah. It's like, the legend. Not going against that noise. Yeah, don't fall into the trap of there's a mentality, and this is something that Tate is very good at. He's a very objective thinker when it comes to diagnosing cards, whether they're going to be good or bad or whatnot. Dr. Boom is a classic example. Hands down, probably the best card in the game.
How come?
Because it's a 7-cost 7/7, so it's on par. It gives you 2 1/1s, which brings it up to a 9/9 for 7, and then those do damage. It's instant board presence. It can turn games one way or another. I gotta think about what I'm getting here.
What?
Garrison Commander's only good when you get to the later stages of the game. I know. Murloc Knight, sweet. But don't fall. Basically, before GVG came out, a lot of professional Hearthstone players, as well as a lot of very popular streamers. Actually, just gonna pass a turn.
Someone said, "I'm not afraid of you. I'll try and queue up at the same time as you." LOL.
Well, joke's on you because it'll be at least 3 or 4 seconds late.
Yeah.
Everybody thought, not everybody, but a lot of people thought Dr. Boom was not going to be that great.
Joke's on them because it was amazing.
So you have to think about, you really have to make your own opinions about the card. Before you disenchant something, I would at least try playing a game with it, unless it's the only card that is just so absolutely terrible. Number 1, Poison Blade, but number 2...
use your words.
What is it called? I've seen so many people open them, and I message them and say congratulations on the dust. He's the 6-cost 6/3 destroy a beast. He was in Sholazar Basin as well as Nagrand. He had you hunt a bunch of stuff.
Oh my God, Nessingwary. Somebody.
Yes,
Nessingwary.
Hammett Nessingwary. Yep.
Or the Big Game Hunter.
No, Big Game Hunter you keep.
Yeah.
Hammett Nessingary, I think you dust.
I am the dancing master.
The Dancing Master. That's
Dang.
I wonder if that's a
Footloose?
Oh my God, my brain is just, I got poo brain right now.
Wait, are you talking about Footloose, or are you talking about...
Serial Pharrell. That guy was a water dancing reference,
yeah,
I think.
You got it. I think you're probably right. All right, so let's look for some shenanigans here. Let's see what we can get ourselves into. A lot of options, and inevitably I will probably make the wrong decision here. So I could Consecrate, which seems not terrible, actually. And then I lose my 2/2. I have a 1/1. But this is a higher costed deck, so I'm going to leave that stuff on the board. I think it's got to be Shielded Minibot, Divine Shield, Swing Face. The other option is Blessing of Kings, but he has, let's see, I can make that a 6/6, but he has almost enough.
Garrison Commander, and into...
I don't have enough mana to pull that. I'm going to save the coin for that, actually. So actually what I am going to do here is just this. I'm doing it. I hope it's not a token deck, in which case I definitely wasted that Consecrate.
CD Penguin says, have you ever tried making a deck completely around RNG?
I have. It's a lot of fun. Well, I suppose you could argue
Every
that
deck is
Communion,
RNG.
Communion deck is very RNG-ish. All right, so...
Someone, Wyatt S, said, what's the proper etiquette conceding when you know you've lost or letting your opponent get the final blow? I would say...
Just get out of there. It's your game.
Yeah, it's
who cares?
whatever you
You're
want.
Never going to see this person again. Bad manners or... Who cares?
It's basically a fictional
want.
concept online.
I'd be absolutely lying to you if I told you that I do this kind of stuff all the time.
Well played.
Like when I get a good combo. Now he's going to think I'm a jerk and squelch me, but...
and so you just squelched him right back just immediately. Why would you...
We're setting up for a combo here. Okay. So the idea here is I'm going to attempt to protect Murloc Knight with Noble sacrifice, and then I'm going to bring out Garrison Commander and double hero power,
And
thus
then have
flooding
4
the
more
board
minions.
with everything.
Yeah.
At which point, and the really cool thing about playing against Druid is, besides Swipe, they have Starfall, but like they really don't have good answers to come back from
Flooding the board.
Yeah, they just don't. They can double swipe or something like that, but if you get a bunch of bombs on the board against Druid, it's game over.
Ooh, music died down.
It's getting intense.
All right, what is he gonna do? Right now, Cheetah Almeida, playing a druid, is now approaching the board.
I really feel like someone should do a golf commentary about Hearthstone.
What to do?
Using the 9-iron there, an interesting choice coming out of the bunker.
Yosen Hyman has said, "Do you think MTG or Hearthstone is a better game?"
I think they're both great.
That's a loaded question.
It's a valid question, but I think they're both good in their own right.
Yeah. You play. It's like the League versus Dota argument. Like you play whatever.
Oh, that feels bad. Dang. Combo destroyed. I could consecrate again. That would be silly. Biding time here. So the interesting thing about this deck is like it seems very aggro focused, but the whole thing is maximizing the efficiency of your combo. Like if he hadn't been able to kill that Murloc Knight, we would have been in a very good spot.
Very good spot.
So I'm just gonna do that.
I think he knew that.
Yep. He moved mountains to get rid of that Murloc Knight. I could have waited. The cool thing about this deck is like it's low costed, so you have good early game presence. But once you have 10 mana, there's a lot of combos you can do on the same turn. It's very difficult for them to have an answer for.
That was when I saw this expansion, I was like, wow, Paladins are going to be nasty.
Yeah, there's double threat with Paladin this expansion because.
But
Paladin,
the tournament in World of Warcraft was very Paladin-centric anyway.
That's true.
Argent.
So they have this whole white weenie archetype, which I love. Muster for battle. Bolvar, who I don't include in this deck, would be a great inclusion of that. And also Solemn
Vigil?
Solemn Vigil. There you go. Oof, that's rough.
That is rough. You don't have equality.
No, but I do have... Oh, man. So I could do this, but that's just going to flood the board with one.
You could take out Dr. You could take out Dr. Boom.
I think I got to face race him, which is a really bad idea against Druid.
I would...
Yeah, I think I got to take out Dr. Boom here.
What do you say, take out Dr. Boom?
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit him once with your recruit, and then you...
Weapons ready.
No, you should have hit him with your recruit. Oh, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I also could have... Well, I could have saved the recruit to potentially consecrate here, but... that was probably the play. That would still be up.
Put out a recruit or a garrison commander.
I'm just gonna do this.
Oh, okay. So I would say garrison commander. So the next turn you drop Justicar Trueheart.
He'll definitely kill it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but Justicar
it's
Trueheart.
better. Yeah, I guess it's better than doing nothing there. At least it forces him to deal with it, but
not hit you in the face. I think what he's gonna do is the 4 and the 2 bombs into you.
I think he probably has this game.
You think so?
Yeah. He can combo... He could have double Ferocious Roar right now and win. Or he could combo next turn.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's why... I mean, Dr. Boom's just a monster. Absolutely craft Dr. Boom if you're like being like, well, should I craft Dr. Boom if I should craft somebody else? I think Dr. Boom. It's going to be very difficult to come back from this. There's not a ton of card draw in this deck either. The thing that I will say about this deck is, like, Muster for Battle is your best mulligan option.
Yeah.
And if you don't get it, it can be a little tricky.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty.
Let's check the Twitters.
We got packs to open still, man.
Oh, we do have packs to open. We got half an hour left on the stream. If you have any
Ooh,
questions,
I think he has lethal. Yeah. He needs another swipe. Yes. No. Maybe. I don't know.
He's already used one.
Yeah, but he could have 2.
But he's already used one before this one.
Oh, has he? Okay.
Yeah.
Or Savage Roar first. There we go. GG. So I say well played when lethal has been presented.
Yeah.
I think that is what I would consider good etiquette.
That was well played.
It was well played. It was a good game. I have not mastered this deck yet. I'm not sure what to mulligan for, and frankly, I'm not sure if there's if I should be including.
I like my Paladin deck I built.
Yeah?
Yeah. I showed it to you a little bit. But you hate Mookless Champion, so I hate you.
I don't. Yeah, I do hate him. You're right.
What are you doing? You buying more?
Yeah,
do it.
Live
life. Yeah, live life on the edge, dude.
Let's burn through these packs. I'll leave. Let's see. We got half an hour left. I'm gonna go through the majority of these right now.
Yeah. What are you guys hoping we get? Let us know. Let us know.
Let us know. Let us know.
There's a really
the hashtag IGN plays live. Oh, copyright. I should.
Yeah, you should not stop. You should stop singing it. There's a. I really want to address it, but I just want to be like, look how edgy you are. What a tough, unpopular opinion. But I'm not going to address it. It's been super tough and cool in chat. Let me see.
Tell us something.
Tell us
something about an experience you had in Hearthstone one time.
Stay a while.
Oh, that's the 4th copy of that card. I'm so happy.
It's a great card. You should just.
I'm gonna do something really rude right now that I may get flack for later. Never mind, it's gone. I was gonna burp really loud, but when it comes back,
yeah,
I will. No, I'm gonna do it.
I would prefer if you don't.
I'm gonna.
Nope, let's go ahead and not.
It's coming, man. I can feel it.
Just point it that way. Blow it at Alexia.
I'm gonna try too hard. Vomit all over the table.
Oh,
legendary! The Mistcaller. That is a fantastic addition.
Wow! Give all minions in your hand and deck +1/+1.
The thing now, it's interesting that legendary because it doesn't really synergize with Totem Golem that well because it doesn't work with nice
totems.
Yes, it doesn't work with totems that you summon with Totemic Tuskar, Totemic, or your hero power. So.
Rip Roo, I think you're pretty cool too. He said IGN is actually pretty cool. I know, it's almost like there's a bunch of people that work here.
Yeah, it's almost like we have feelings.
Yeah.
They get hurt when you tell us we don't look pretty.
I know I'm pretty.
Yeah, I don't
care what you think.
I need some anonymous audience tell me.
But please tell me.
I do care.
Yeah, no, I really care.
Okay, here's hoping for Golden Virion Rin. Charged Hammer. That's a card that
I kind of like.
I wish had one less durability on it, and I would totally consider playing it.
Why?
I mean, the idea is you destroy it so you're... there's another weapon that's underwhelming. So, Argent Lance looks interesting, but there's just too many weapon options in Paladin. Like, True Silver Champion is almost an auto-included every deck, and then you have Muster for Battle, which is extremely popular. So that's 4 weapon cards right there. If you put 2 of those in there, that's 6, and you're just way overlapping. So
I really like the, we just spoke about it earlier, the one that gives +1 to whatever you say.
Yeah, and that card too. There's too many weapons in Paladin, and that's something that's very interesting, which the thing that I am most excited to see the developers of Blizzard overcome is how are they going to section off cards. So in Magic, there's a certain amount of cards, and then one block rotates out, and you can no longer use those cards in the standard constructed format. Yeah. But we're getting to a point now with 2 adventures and 2 expansions with Hearthstone that it's just like there are eventually going to be Paladin weapons are a great example. There's going to be there's 5 at this point. So they're going to
Someone's
have to
like, I'm sorry to cut you off. Someone's like, boring card game. Like, what are you watching? You don't like card games.
Beneath the Grounds. That's a card that Tate is super excited about because he likes milling and he likes rogues. Shuffle 3 ambushes into your opponent's deck, and so those will then give you a free 4/4 if they draw it. So
each of those.
What's really interesting about this card, I'm just going to talk about this for 30 seconds and we'll get back into some games.
Talk about it for 40.
Oh, don't dare me. So it seems like you would put this card in a, and this is something that Tate pointed out to me, it seems like you would put this card in a mill deck, so you would be playing Cold Light Oracle, drawing cards for each player, and then they would draw into that and give you a free 4/4. But the goal of Mill Rogue is to overload them with cards so they have 10 cards in their hand and they start burning cards.
Yeah.
But if one of these cards get burned, it does not trigger the effect. So it's kind of like a... it's trying to do 2 things at once and not succeeding at them.
Do you think they'll ever add... I think it's an absolute positive, like it's going to happen, but I think they're going to add Death Knight and Monk to the game.
Now, so that goes back to what I was just talking about, which is, like, do they make that an entirely new set? So what if I could right-click right here, and it would zoom me out to 2 boxes, and one of them was all Northrendy, and like it was a Death Knight, Monk, other classes, and there was a new base set. There were new expansions and stuff like that. Because look at all these cards. Like they can't. Eventually, you'll have a full, and they've been pretty aware of this. So, like for instance, the one burn spell they did add to Mage this time around was this, which can only target minions. Yeah. So they're doing a good job designing around that, but that doesn't matter. If they continue to make cards, there will eventually be too many to be all played at once, in my opinion.
Yeah.
All right, let's try again with that White Weenie deck. I want to see it succeed.
White Weenie. Also, if you haven't heard, IGN's coming to Snapchat tomorrow.
Exciting.
Yeah, that's going to be really cool. It's going to be in the Discover option. It's going to be really good. You guys should make sure to follow and take part in that stuff.
You get a crack Snapchat team on there that is ready to snap all of your chats. I feel like I have to be careful with anything I say about Snapchat in any capacity, because any kind of intonation with anything just leads it to bad places.
Yeah, but you said snap all over your chats.
There's nothing remotely...
Get out of here. I'm not buying into this.
Okay. Pretty good mulligan. It'd be really cool if I drew into Muster for Battle right here, but no.
No, you're not going to, because I hate you.
Check that out. Golden Shield of Minibot, one of my favorite golden cards.
I think I have it.
I love his, when he comes in. Let's hear what he says right now. Oh, but I should probably... He says,
"Put the apple on your head."
Shields up, red alert. Which goes back to one of my favorite shows of all time.
What show?
Star Trek, specifically The Next Generation. Love that. All right, I'll pop your damn explosive trap, you son of a bee. Oh, what is it? It's not bear trap. It's not freezing trap. It's not explosive trap. You think it's snipe?
Yeah. So drop the shielded.
What else could it be?
I think it's snipe.
There's something I'm not thinking. Oh, it's snake trap. That's what it is.
Which,
I was like,
when does that get triggered?
I need to attack a minion.
Oh, okay.
But now I know for sure. If this gets taunt, it didn't, so I'm just not going to attack it. He was a really good play. Deal with it, bro.
Oh.
Early aggression.
Yeah, turn 4. Checking out Twitch chat. Let me check it out. No way. I'm not answering that, Mr. Heartless 503. Get out of here.
What, can you repeat what he said?
No.
Okay. Options here. This is awkward. So if I attack, if I swing into that, I lose my Divine Shield, but more importantly, I summon 3 1/1s for him. So the other option I have, which I think... I don't want to sit on this, though. Boy. Yeah, I'm just going to have to go for it. That could be really bad. I'm stumped. I'm going to do this. He could,
What?
He could. I'm not going to use this right now. For a number of reasons. Because I'm going to wait for Justicar Trueheart to come out, then summon 2 of them. And also he could have a Unleash the Hounds, which would be worse if I put down a 4th minion for me.
Oof.
The beasts obey me.
I think that card's bad RNG. But I'm not saying I think it's a bad card. I think it's actually has chances to be really, really good. I don't like it because it's like, yeah, you could get something terrible and you could also get, okay, here we go.
So when is the Hearthstone podcast starting?
Man, don't tease us about that. Tate and I have been.
Hey, I also said that earlier.
I'll talk to our podcast producer. We'll see. It seems like everything else.
Why didn't it summon 4?
Because I only pressed it once.
Oh, why? For some reason I thought you had a Garrison Commander.
If I had Garrison, that would be awesome.
Yeah, you would have just had.
Or if I had the 3-cost 3/3 that summons 1 when I do it, it would summon.
Argent Aspirant. Ardent.
Maybe. Unleash the Hounds. Really bad news.
Bad news bears.
He's going to just clear my board here. Yeah. So this is where this deck hurts the most. Oh, that's really rough. Brutal. So, let's see, 2, 3, yeah. Okay, so what's going to happen here is...
Oh, so that changes it for the rest of the game.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's what makes it possibly good. If it were for one turn, it would be a terrible card.
Man. Wow.
Come on. Can I not? Look, I can't. There we go. Okay.
Yes, the person who said, when's the Hearthstone podcast starting? He said, haha, glad it's being considered. Yep.
Yep, definitely. If you guys want the Hearthstone podcast to be a thing, and if you want more Hearthstone content in general, then
consume it.
Yes, go to our YouTube, go to IGN Plays. Tate and I do a set review, which I edit, make it all fancy and stuff. Watch those videos. They're lots of fun if you want to know our opinions about certain cards. We'll be putting out a lot of Hearthstone content, but yeah, you just need to do that. Okay, so the obvious play here, let's see how much mana I have. I have 8. So it's going to have to be... Fencing Coach gives me that for free, but then I can't play Warhorse. So it's got to be this.
Yeah.
Because I won't have enough mana otherwise.
Mount up! The battle!
2, I have to face race him at this point.
The battle!
Strong call.
My other option would have been getting. I think he has lethal. Let's see, yeah.
Theoretically, the next bit of Hearthstone content will be an adventure. What do you hope it will be? So CD Penguin asked that. So we've had Nax, Blackrock Mountain.
Okay, so I
can't do that.
So I'm pretty sure I lose this game.
Reporting for duty.
So, in terms of like thematics,
Reporting for duty.
So what have they hit so far? Wow.
they've hit Naxxramas and they've hit
Which expansion?
Blackrock Mountain.
That's Naxxramas is either Vanilla WoW or Wrath of the Lich King.
I don't think it'll do another dragon thing, so I think like a Dragon Soul Deathwing deal is out. A lot of World of Warcraft stuff is...
game.
Yeah, definitely. A lot of World of Warcraft stuff is kind of recycled, if you will. So like the early raids on Nexia, Blackwing Lair, Naxxramas. So what was another really beloved? I think,
Ulduar?
Ulduar, absolutely. But also, they just kind of hit the Northrend thing with this. I think the thing that we haven't seen a lot of at all. We haven't seen a lot of demon stuff. So I think that there has to be at some point.
Sunwell?
Yeah, Sunwell. What was that? The first raid of Burning Crusade.
Oh, you're talking about Karazhan.
Yes, Karazhan.
That's like probably one of my favorite raids of all time.
I think Sunwell. I think that, you know, like if you look at demons in the game, it's like Jaraxxus is like the biggest one. But then there's we also have Sargeras. There's Manaroth. Oh, there's got to be like a kind of like a Manaroth.
Someone said Medivh's Tower is probably, which is Karazhan. Karazhan was Medivh's Tower.
Yep. Yeah, something like that, or something. I bet it'll be something.
Open the rest of your packs.
Oh yeah, bro. What am I doing? So exciting.
We got 16 minutes left. If you got any more questions, tweet it at #IGNPlaysLive. Any complaints, tweet at Alexio. I'm joking. I don't know if that's his name.
Yeah, check out our Hearthstone content. Please.
Well, yeah, the guy said, yeah, I watched your set reviews on YouTube. Glad to see Hearthstone getting some attention on IGN. The stream was a great surprise today. Ooh.
Miscalling. That's all right. Yeah, we'll be doing more of it. We love it in the office. We have a lot of people who play it a lot, and it's something we want to do more content of. But to be totally frank with you, like as a producer myself, when we create content, you know, it takes a certain amount of time to create if we want to do it well. And then we just look at the reception and we're like, is this something our audience is interested in? Is it something that our audience doesn't really care for? And Hearthstone has been pretty underwhelming, the reception. Yeah. We've never really had a Hearthstone video get a huge amount of attention. But that being said, I think there's a lot of people who cover the game super well. All right, we just got Gormok the Impaler. That's a cool card. If you have at least 4 other minions deal 4 damage, that could be something we would include in
the Paladin.
If I thought it was okay, but I don't think it's really.
Denderon really wants to know what do we think about the new 4-mana 1 attack 1 health epic Dreadsteed with Death Rattle summon a Dreadsteed.
So it's 1 attack. It's 4 mana, 1 attack, 1 health. I will say the first game I played, I lost to a Dreadsteed Anima Golem. I'm just gonna back out and show that combo real quick. Anima Golem. which this was a combo that was presented on Reddit as kind of like a troll combo, like that wouldn't really actually work, but it kind of worked. So the idea here is it's a 6-cost 9/9. At the end of each turn, destroy this minion if it's your only one. So, so for a total of 10 mana over 2 cards, we're getting 10 power and 10 toughness, and then also the Dreadsteed coming back. So I think that they totally shafted Warlocks this time around. I think the only solid Warlock card is this guy, which is Wrathguard. Where is he?
Brandon Martinez says, "What if one of you have to fart?"
We just do it.
We just do it. Yeah, we're
hopefully audibly.
Well, actually, what we do is we close the door and all of us just eat burritos beforehand, and then we
that's terrible.
We hotbox them.
I think this is interesting. I did see somebody get OTK'd with a shield slam with this.
I'd like to see Alexio die.
It's probably because he's farting right now.
Yeah.
He's been farting this whole time.
I just assumed it was you. We work out together. I know you got them protein cards.
Those are brutal. I'm strangely ungassy right now, if I may.
I'm done. I'm bailing. I am out of this conversation.
Now, the big question is, will there be an epic or a golden or a legendary in these last 3 packs? And
I think you're going to get a legendary.
Probably no. Ooh. Trying this again. We'll see if the spacebar does us any favors. I wish I had kind of saved and totaled all of my, but for 60 packs, I'm pretty sure we went slightly above curve in terms of epics.
You got an epic.
Yes. Recruiters, not great, and then refreshment vendors. That's interesting. Refreshment vendor is cool because it's a low cost because the battle cry gives stuff to both people, but it's a great card because you would only ever use it if you were trying to prolong the game. Like you would never put that face hunter. Here we go. Mower's Champion, which is of course a shout out to this crazy card. Oh, I should put that in. Oh my god, did I? Yeah, that needs to go in this deck. This thing, it's a 6-cost 6/7. All minions have a 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy. That definitely goes in this deck.
Who are you taking out?
I don't.
Ancient of Lore.
So, I have 2 Tree of Lives in this deck, which I really like because, like, even if they rush face damage, you can just draw into a Tree of Life, and you have a couple more turns to get back.
But you have 2 Ancients of Lore.
I do, yeah, and you know what? I am going to take that out. So the reason I have this in here is the idea is I draw this right after, and then I draw 2 cards to the next, but it just doesn't work. Aviana is a card that relies on me having more than 1 card in my hand at a time.
Your minions cost 1. I've never seen that. What is that from this
Yeah.
expansion?
Yeah, it's a really cool card. So you can either use this in like a communion deck, or if you actually want to play this in constructed, what you would do is you would include this with you'd include this with the Darnassus Aspirant, cards like Wild Growth, cards like Nourish, and basically you would try and ramp up and have a bunch of bombs in your hand, and then you would wait until turn 9. This is the absolute dream, is like you have a pretty good control deck, wait until turn 9, double Innervate, but more realistically just Innervate once, and then you can drop 3 bombs. So you could drop this, Innervate, then you'd have 1 mana left on turn 10, right? And so you would drop Kel'Thuzad, Ragnaros, and Sneeze or something like that. And it would just be a very difficult situation to come back from. That being said, it's kind of a long shot, and also it's a bit slow. But
So I have a proposition for you. I think these last 10 minutes you should do ranked.
Oh, okay. All right. We shouldn't do arena.
Well, okay.
See how far we can get arena.
You pick.
Somebody tell us, the first thing we read in the chat, ranked or arena, tell us.
Yeah, ranked or arena. So it's going to take a couple seconds for that to reach the chat because they're watching, so we'll see.
I'm going to show off more golden cards.
Yeah, show them all your goldens.
There's no way to, like, type in golden, which is... Oh, wait, can I use this thing now?
I don't know. Nope.
Nope. Oh, I can do this, though.
Reward.
So that's from playing beta.
Summon an awesome invention.
And that's from going to BlizzCon.
Oh, ranked.
Ranked.
2 people said ranked, one of them being your friend.
Okay, here we go. With the ranked deck, I'm going to choose Dragon Priest to go for it. Although, I could use...
Just do what's going to win.
I think it's going to be Dragon
So we've
Priest.
got 4 votes for ranked and 2 for arena.
Okay. Yeah. We're doing
Arena.
ranked. Arena.
We're playing some arena.
I have this Control Warrior, but it only has a single TGT card, which is Varian Rin. But let's do Dragon Priest.
Uh-oh. Alexio, do you think I can make this in the trash can over there? Let's do this. Terrible.
Not even
I just knocked
close.
over all the monitors.
Little overzealous.
Sorry,
there.
Alexio. It wasn't meant to make you get it.
What?
So if you are trying to ladder, I have a lot of tips, having done it quite a few times, and getting Legend once, only once.
Mulligan.
I will admit.
Oh! Oh, wow. I just rest in peace headphone users. I'm so sorry. Sorry, guys.
Do I keep Felon's Chosen here? I don't think I do. I'm still a little bit green with this deck, so we'll see. Ugh, not great.
Stop making excuses.
Wormrest Champion's a really good mulligan. But if you're trying to ladder, what I would recommend is just play. That's all you can do.
Yeah, just play more and more and more.
Because theoretically getting up to rank 5 is just a matter of time because of how much the bonus stars add to your ability. So yeah, so just keep playing. Once you get to rank 5, there's a handful of strategies out there, but basically all of them involve you maintaining a certain win percentage over a certain amount of games. If it's like 60%, you need like 150 games from 5 to 1. It's more than it is theoretically from 25 to 5. It's got to be Villain's Chosen.
So if you have any questions or anything you want to say to us, we got like 8 more minutes left on the stream.
Yep.
Tweet at us with hashtag.
Has anybody told us we're pretty?
Hashtag IGN plays live. No, someone said I look like Ryan Dunn.
I mean, I guess that's like kind of it. That's an A equals B, B equals C scenario.
Yeah, kind
Somebody
of.
tell me I'm pretty, please. I need it. I need it today.
Please, I'm really down. I'm really low.
All right, options here. I can bring out another taunt minion, which I would just play for tempo, or I can Holy Smite. I think the actual play though would be.
Yeah, can't you smite and get rid of the shredder? Don't you have 3 damage?
No. Oh yeah, I do.
Yeah.
What is that? Oh, that's
The
from
Valen's
Valen's
Chosen.
Chosen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
pay
that's
attention.
absolutely. Sorry,
Pay
bro.
attention, bruh.
Sorry, bro.
Thought you were the legend. Oh, throwing shade.
Yep. I'm gonna play for the long game here, which may be a mistake, but my instinct tells me, you know, this is an oil rogue. That probably was a mistake. We'll see.
Someone said, real life. Oh, it's your friend. Real life, you're pretty. Stream, meh.
That is some seriously serious feedback right there.
Yeah.
I'll take
Meh.
that straight to here and go cry about it right after this is
You're
done.
not going to.
No, I'll admit to that. I'll admit to being pretty IRL. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna say no to that.
Who let us on this stream?
Me.
You did, yeah.
I'm the one who's in charge of this kind of thing.
That's
so.
awesome. So every stream from now on forth is
Yes.
going to be Hearthstone.
And it's gonna be yes. We'll get Tate in the back here, and he'll be like, "Ah, don't make
All
that
3 of
play."
us, yeah. Too bad we can't stream like League of Legends or something. Bleh. Well, we can, but the League of Legends community is like, if you're not a pro, we don't want you.
Yeah, the Hearthstone community is a little bit more I'm actually not gonna play
Tolerant?
that. Yes. I'm too afraid of the cheese with Blade Flurry to play Twilight Whelp.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Hearthstone community I think is a good community. The League community, I wish I could say the same for. I
One of
played
the nicest
League a lot before.
Yeah, that's what I've been playing a lot lately. One of the nicest communities I've ever experienced is the Smite community.
That's really cool because those are usually there's no rage like MOBA rage.
Yeah, no rage like MOBA. Maybe RTS rage.
Mm.
But
Tinker's Sharp Sword Oil. And then we're going to see a Blade Flurry here, which is why I didn't throw down that other minion. This is... Oh, did he... No. No, he's just being a D. Yeah, I don't really care about that.
you two are as colorful persons as your shirts. Oof.
Oh, that was good. Man, I'm not even mad. That was fantastic. That Blade Flurry, which is what I was afraid of, really was bad news.
Porque no los Holy Nova?
Because then I would have had to, it would have cost me 5 of my 6 mana, and I wouldn't have healed anything with it. It would have just been to remove this 5-cost minion, which I don't think is. Although, you know, I don't know. Could have been a play.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah. Ugh. This is rough.
Oh, no. Oh.
Yeah, it's got to be a Shadow or Death, this. Which feels weird using it on
a 5-1.
Yeah, I'm not going to sacrifice this minion because I wouldn't kill that. Oh, I didn't have a dragon in hand. I was wondering. I was like, why is it a... That's the thing about this card. It's a dragon itself, but you also need another dragon in hand. Rookie mistake, James. Come on. You're better than that.
So we have 4 minutes left on the stream.
I'll try and resolve the game before then, but no promises.
No
If
problem.
we are to be cut off before the game is finished, you can all just assume I won.
Yeah, that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you see the card back? Obviously. I mean, he's using a druid card back with a rogue deck.
Jeez.
That belongs in a museum.
Oh, my weapon. Dang. It's gone.
That belongs in a museum. Oh, you can take them both out with double Holy Novas, which you don't have mana for.
Yeah. But you know what I will do? Is trade into... That was a smart play. Although, I'm still going to punish him for it, but whatever. Alright, so he's pushing face damage here. Power Word Shield is good. Let's see what we draw before we do this. Twilight Whelp I'm going to save. And I'm going to go ahead and... So, arguments, I know we're running super short on time, but if he had Blade Flurry, that would be bad, but I don't think he does. So, we'll just do that. Double Nova.
And you can heal yourself or him.
I am going to heal this. I know it's Oil Rogue, but I really feel as though he exhausted his combo options with that early cheese he pulled on us.
Yeah.
So. That's what Hearthstone's about. It's a game about chance. You're never going to be 100% right. Sprint is really good for him right now. So you have to at some point you can no longer play around things, and you just play the strategy called make him have it. So basically, like, okay, if he doesn't have Consecrate, I win. I'm gonna play that.
Yeah.
My work is paramount.
This works out pretty well, actually.
Jan Kags. Can you pronounce that last name? Kaximarxiak?
Kazamarzik?
Arcturus 9. I'm going to go with that one.
All right.
Could you please explain if it's too late to get into this game for interested players?
No,
Nope.
absolutely not. You just need to be committed. Do your dailies. Probably throwing down a little bit of money would not hurt.
That needs to be Blizzard's like motto. Do your dailies.
Do your dailies. And eventually there will be a time where either a set rotates out or there's a new set.
Yeah.
And if you're holding out to get in on the absolute ground floor again, that'll be it. But I would recommend playing now because then you'll learn a bunch of stuff about the game. Just do your dailies. You'll develop your collection. There's nothing you've missed except for some aesthetic stuff, which who cares?
Do your dailies.
All right, boys, let us know when we need to shut this down. Cause
We got 2 more minutes.
Oh! Dang.
What?
Well, now I have to win,
What?
apparently.
What?
We're going to finish the stream.
Oh, cool.
We're going to finish the game. That was actually a bad play on his part.
Thank you.
Now I get to do this. I think I just go face damage here. Oh, no. What? I didn't have a dragon. What am I thinking? The fatigue is getting to me. Yeah, I'm going face. I'm going face. If he has... I'm playing Make Him Have It. He needs to have Blade Flurry here to win. Or, let's see. I guess he could actually just have Tinkers and win. Tinkers would also win him the game here. We'll see. We'll see what he has. I'm
All right,
also
let me see if
hankering
I
to
got
wrap
any-
this thing up.
Any tweeters? Tweeters or twoters?
I think, unless he has preparation shenanigans, that could be it.
All right. The music's down.
Oh, this is
The chatter
is
of the crowd
tense.
can be heard. Our deep Math 91 has some serious decisions to be made.
Yes, that is absolutely the case.
Will he come through in the clutch, or will he fail and fall short?
It's going to be really difficult for him to putt out of this bunker. So, closing thoughts for the Grand Tournament. Okay.
Closing thoughts.
Oh, there it is. Well, that was the thing, right? It's make him have it. He had it. I could be GM good manners and buff his minion to give him the total win,
But don't do it. Why would you do
it's
it?
extremely unlikely. There is going to be an Eviscerate in that hand. He has not played Eviscerate yet. Burgle! If he kills me with mind
blast. Oh!
Ultimate bad manners. That was a fantastic way to end the stream, even if
it was very entertaining.
Yeah, Mind Blast. I was searching for that second word. All right, ladies and gentlemen, make sure to tune in every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 1 to 3 p.m. Pacific time, immediately following up at noon on Thursday. We're going to be showing a ton of games. We will probably do another Hearthstone stream at some point. And tweet at us with the hashtag IGN Plays. And make sure to check out some of our Hearthstone content on YouTube to just show us some love so we can continue to do stuff like this. Yeah. Kyle, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, may all of your decks be filled with golden legendaries. Goodbye.
Oh, my God. I like it.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is James Duggan, here with IGN and Kyle O'Connor of IGN, here to join me. We're playing Hearthstone, the Grand Tournament for IGN Plays, which you can check out on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and tweet at us at hashtag IGN Plays Live. First thing I want to do, Kyle, open packs.
Yeah, we got a bunch of packs to open, right?
Yes.
Looks like 60. Be sure to keep those tweets coming at us. I'll be checking them over here on my handy-dandy iPad and responding to you guys.
You can also talk to us via Twitch chat. We will be checking that sporadically. And I'm going to be blazing through these packs because we have quite a few to do. That being said, we will not do all 60 right now. We're going to kind of stagger them out a little bit.
Yeah.
That would be just
all right, guys, come on. 60 minutes of pack opening. I like your card back. What's that card back from?
Getting Legend?
Oh, is that
That's
good?
Weird.
Is that hard?
But I actually didn't think about that. The first thing I show off is bragging about Legend.
I mean, you got to have some street cred. I have never hit Legend. I think the highest I've been is 10. But you and Tate are both legends, right?
Yes, Tate has been. We have a player who unfortunately couldn't be with us on the stream today named Tate Feeming, and he's been legend maybe 4 or 5 times.
He's really good.
And his mission this season